Yo, you already know what it is. Welcome to a whole new day where there's a whole new NBA champ. Hallelujah. Yeah, and how they did that, I don't know. How we fared with regard to our predictions, I don't know. Let's chat on it. Stand Up Sports Ball, where you get some of y'all funniest comedians talk about some of your favorite sports. Hallelujah. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today we joined by none other than obviously we got Black Rizzle in his eye. We got your boy the real Miss Taylor. That's me. We also got the homie Solo. Maybe even a few more on the way. And we may or may not have a special guest up in this bit, so let's go ahead and get into it. But we definitely want to talk about what's going on with these Thunders, as it appears they have successfully got themselves a chip out of this whole situation. No, Solo, it was not LA, sorry. And no, Bopia was not in 6 games, sorry. It actually happened in our whole segment. We gonna chat on that. Hallelujah. Don't go too far. And there's some trades going on. If you was a whole baseball fan like me, did you see what happened in that Dodgers versus Padres series? Did you see Shohei show his first pitch? Did you see them actually throw pitches at him? This is crazy. It's going a whole different way. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get into the show, baby, because there's a whole lot to talk about. It's the Stand Up Sports Ball. All righty. So as we said before, obviously we've got a new champion in the world of the NBA. Hallelujah. And this will be none other than the one and only OKC Thunder, bringing their very first chip to the Oklahoma franchise.
Congratulations.
And I mean, you know, it ain't like, some of the folks here were aware and they kind of knew it was happening, man. But some folks here did not necessarily think that this was going to be the outcome. But it was. And the question is now, is anybody even surprised? Because a lot of folks is acting like, oh yeah, I knew it. But I feel like everybody didn't know it until it actually happened. And a lot of folks are trying to act like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I already knew the case. You know what I'm saying? Because they was due. I don't know. Now, Ron, we've already given you your flowers, bruh, because we know you successfully predicted with one minor thing that didn't go the way. I think it was 3 or 4, game 3 or 4.
Game 3 and 4.
Yeah,
I had those backwards.
Okay, but other than that, are you shocked, my friend? I mean, because you didn't make the prediction. Are you shocked at how it happened? That it was so close that it was the way it was, my friend? What say you, Black Ron?
No, nothing shocked me at all. I knew that they were going to pull away in the fourth quarter. I said that on this show. I did not expect Tyrese Halliburton to suffer such a what could be career-ending injury live on national TV. It's like they had the camera zoomed in on that man's calf muscle. That part was the only part that was surprising. I knew that the league was going to get as much juice out of this lemon as they possibly could, given the fact that they tried so hard to go away from the fact that the league was scripted and allow these boys to play. Quite frankly, Oklahoma was ranked number 1. The best team won, dog.
The best team won.
And that hasn't happened in a long time. In any professional sport that I've been able to see, it hasn't happened in a long time. It's been upset after underdog, after dynasty blow up, after all type of things that are making Vegas scratch their heads. And this was the first time in a long time that the best team in the West won.
Do we agree? Well, first of all, let's also make sure, because Black Ronathan is so outspoken, that we give some love to the one and only comedian AD, who's joining us for the first time today. Hallelujah. And he joins us from his botanical garden, hallelujah, as you see. Live from the ATL Zoo, man. We outside. He just built that deck right before the show. Hallelujah. What's going on?
Hey,
Yes, I
man.
did. Yes, I
We
did. Yes, I
we gotta
did.
hear him and finish doing this show before the rest of the people in that apartment complex start coming out there to that pool. It's very
Yes, yes,
nice.
it is. It's a public
Very
pool,
nice.
bro. It's public. It's public.
All right, what's going
Very
on?
It's on
nice.
my apartment deck.
The way you sitting on it though, it look like pause. The way you sitting on it look like that's just your pool.
But yeah, it's not. Don't
The way
believe the hype.
the way
Don't
it's
believe
over
the
your
hype.
shoulder, the way it's over your shoulder, I would have kept the
I
light
shared
up.
this pool with a lot of other people.
I would have kept the light up. I would have been like, no, this all me.
Technically, we in a really nice Section 8 apartment. That we shared. The single mama's gonna come outside soon.
Yo, my man said he
got a
had
voucher.
sex with
You got a voucher, AD.
Yeah, the voucher. I got my voucher from the city of Georgia.
Hey, yo, you better take all cash, no Zelle payments, boy, because when they find out about your income, it's gonna be a problem. But do this. Tell us what's going on with your AD, man. You know what I'm saying? This is our first time having a chance to get you.
Man, everything's going on, man. Comedy, jokes. Still going through my healing process. If you didn't know, I'm like the only comic that had a complete heart transplant. So I still go through the healing process.
Okay, no, I didn't know you had a complete heart transplant. I think I knew, but I might have forgot. But yeah, bro, how long
didn't lose his love for the game. And
actually,
he didn't change.
I was like the only comic I know that even after surgery, dude, I came in and did cells with my oxygen tank.
Is that true?
Nigga, I was like, and now let me tell you this, nigga.
Yo, okay, so I mean, talk to us about that because I mean, I don't know. I know sometimes comics we don't all have the same circle of friends. I might be cool with a comic you might hate, you know what I'm saying, or I might be like, yo, fuck that nigga. You be like, yo, that's my guy. Like I see right now, Rip is going through that, like some medical stuff.
Yeah, I called Rip and talked to him as well. He's going through the same exact thing, where he's going to be needing a heart transplant soon.
Yeah,
and I talked to him. I definitely showed him some love and talked to him because it's scary. It's scary. You got, and then you just no guarantee you're gonna find the match in time. Because time is running out. You only got so much time. Huh?
And most comics are uninsured. That's why they
most comics are definitely uninsured. But then in this situation, insurance is really not going to help you. You really want to get on some government assistance. You want to get on Medicaid.
Okay.
Because it's going to be most insurances will drop you.
Now, AD, were you in the military or did you have any type of forbearance before that? Or did you just have to go straight get in line and be like, I need some Medicaid?
No, I did it in the hospital.
Oh, shit.
I was actually in the hospital when it happened. And I had to get on Medicaid while I was sitting there. I had insurance, but it wasn't going to do what I needed it to do. Because when you're talking a heart transplant, you're talking millions of dollars, bro. I literally lived in the hospital for almost damn near a year off and on.
So were it not for Obamacare, we might not even be talking to you today.
Ooh.
Basically, if it wasn't for that situation, you might not even. But then keep in mind, you still got to put up cash even to get there. I had to put up thousands of dollars just to get started.
Down payment down on the new heart.
Payment. You got to have a down payment.
So you had to finance the new heart. So if you default, do they come repo the heart?
Yeah. Do they take it back?
They come bush in your chest like we're gonna need that heart back.
We're gonna need that heart back after the set. No. It just is. You just have so much going on, and you got your follow up.
They be like, hey, you late on your heart payment. You felt that? We'll cut that motherfucker off. We'll cut that motherfucker off. You better send us our money.
Hey, yo, Ron, one day AD gonna wake up. It's gonna be a boot on his heart. He ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
See, that's what's wrong with comics. That's what's wrong with comics.
He ain't gonna be able to lead a guy.
Nigga, when I had my heart transplant, this nigga gonna tell me your heart booed you. That nigga heart booed him.
You late for the club, nigga. It's a goddamn boot.
Your heart booed you, nigga.
I can't do nothing strenuous. I got a boot on my heart.
Hell yeah. I got a boot on it, nigga. I got a boot on it.
Hey, Ron, I'm gonna be a little late. Hey, send somebody from a dog. They done put a goddamn boot on the nigga ventricle in this bitch.
They done put my boot on it, nigga.
Doctor said I can't get excited for nothing. I
Can't get excited for shit. But no, the best part is that you end up damn near 50 years old with a 19-year-old heart, nigga.
Oh
yeah. To the strips.
What about? I wonder if they can do that for other parts.
Why you say that like some young teenager didn't have to die in order for you to get that heart? He talking about
it. Yeah, that's the sad part. Somebody that's the morbid part of it.
It's like you got a heart shot. Like no. I got the 2007. This is a brand new motherfucker right here.
This a brand new motherfucker now.
This motherfucker cold.
It's the new one. It's the new one.
Oh yeah.
That's the only sad part about it, bro. Yeah, that's the only sad part about it. That's the downers. That it's morbid because somebody had to die for you to get it. Yeah, and that's why you got to be appreciative and grateful every day.
Some young 19-year-old got your blood vessels
had to overdose for me to get their heart. Yeah, that's messed up.
Oh Lord.
Well, yeah, because that's normally what you get them from is overdoses.
Oh,
because
so
it's your heart, you know what I'm saying? For you to get up, but to be eligible for a heart transplant, that means that you have to be brain dead, but the body's still alive.
So you can't take no Viagra. You can't get no Viagra, no honey pack in your system at all.
Well, actually, you don't need none. Is your heart's like 19? The blood is flowing.
Oh,
bro, you walk
true
around
life. True life, because I remember when I was 19, boy, my blood flow
19, your dick was so disrespectful?
Boy, at 19,
it was disrespectful.
He had no sense. He had no regard for common life
for no
and
reason
society.
in church.
No decency.
At church hard.
Hey, boy, I'm talking about at a funeral.
At a funeral,
hard. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Difficult. Yeah.
So am I hearing this correctly? Did I just learn that like is the reason why when you get older, supposedly for those that have the issue, not I mean I don't know nothing about it, you know what I'm saying?
You will,
Nick. Erectile issues is because
your
heart.
Yes. Okay,
your
so let me give you
the blood is not flowing.
Hold on, let me get this man a little bit of knowledge.
Educate him.
They were developing a heart medication.
That's right.
For blood
I'm aware of this.
Heart patients that had restricted blood vessels. So they were coming up with a what they call a vasodilator, which means vaso meaning vein, dilate means open up. It will open up your veins and allow more blood to flow through your body, right? In doing so, they inadvertently caused humongous erections in their male patients that would persist for hours. This is how they created Viagra on accident.
By accident.
If you're a heart patient taking any other type of heart medication, you can't take Viagra because it's a vasodilator. It'll bust your heart if you're on any other type of heart medication. So when they created Viagra and all the other drugs like that, in doing so, bro, sometimes you can be curing something or trying to cure something and come up with something else.
Yeah, most medications by accident.
Yeah,
most of it's by accident.
Yeah. The nigga that.
But to answer your question is yes.
So when you 19, you got 19-year-old blood vessels pumping in your heart
through that heart.
So there's nothing to that. So what causes erectile dysfunction is a lack of blood flow.
Yeah, from your heart,
lower extremities.
Yeah,
this is why old men, while they having sex, can have a heart attack. Because the amount of blood flow that's down in your lower extremities is causing your heart to pump overtime to keep everything engorged, which can cause an arrhythmia, aka a heart attack.
Thank you, Dr. Dick. Yes, thank you. Yes, he know what he's talking about.
That's why they call that the widowmaker.
That's right. That's right.
That's how Miss Seeley daddy died.
That's how he died. I'm on top of him.
Is this true?
So that's why I encourage black men to always eat right and exercise for your heart. If you want to keep your meat right, you got to keep your heart and your lungs right.
That's right.
And hold on.
Yeah.
And do cardio.
Everybody, this is
How
Solo
long
Young.
Cardio.
Most people
cardio.
don't
Does cardio? All right. You know what?
know who I am.
You got to do cardio. A lot of
Cardio.
for most adults, sex is the only cardio exercise they get.
That they get. Even if you're in the gym lifting, everything don't matter at all. You need to be cardio.
Unless you got high blood
good
pressure,
walk is the best
your heart
exercise
don't
in the
beat
world for your
100
body.
times a minute. Unless you got high blood pressure, your heart don't beat 100 times a minute. So cardio is to get your body to get your heart to beat 2 beats per second for a solid minute for 20 minutes. That's 120 beats per minute for 20 minutes straight. Anything less than that is not cardio.
Yeah.
So AD, with all due respect, without getting too personal, and I don't really want to know this, but from the sound of it, you went into open heart surgery and woke up with a new fresh heart and a hard dick. Is this
Yes. Yes.
And how long
Can't use it for 6 months because you don't want to break
no. I
stitches.
made it before 6 months. I made it. I couldn't wait no longer. I couldn't make
This nigga almost killed himself. Doctor told his ass 6 months.
This is how bad it is. True story. I get out the hospital. My boy Shula King comes to see me.
Okay.
The funeral director came and visited
the funeral came to see me. We laughing and giggling.
He wasn't coming to see you.
He made me laugh so hard.
Check.
I bust my stitches, and he had to look at me and say, "Do you know that you are squirting blood from your chest?"
He did that on purpose. He was trying to get a new customer.
He tried to get some money out.
Shula did like this. He was like,
"Oh no!" He really looked at me like, "Is that supposed to be doing that?"
Shooter said, "I know where to get him on out of there."
It was definitely different.
So AD,
hey man, so listen, they take a device and they cut your sternum open. That's your breast. That's the bone that hinges your ribs together. Yes, they crack that and then they spread your ribs apart, and then they snatch your heart out like you're on Indiana Jones, and then they put the new heart in there.
They literally take your heart out and put it to the side, and you were living off of a machine until they can get the new heart in. Now, when it happened to me, my jet the jet that was bringing me my heart happened to have a problem, and so it was coming in a little late.
Yeah, your jet was on Spirit Airlines.
They had this nigga on limbo.
On Frontier.
So literally, I was on limbo.
They
really,
Gatorade through this nigga for 45 minutes. While the heart get off the jet bridge.
So let me
and they had to get it off the jet bridge, get it from Hartsville, Georgia, to me.
Let me
blue Gatorade.
So then they hook the heart up. They hook all the ventricles up, the aorta and everything. They hook him back up. They thump the heart 2 times to get the heartbeat started back up, right? Then they let go of the clamps and let the blood flow through the heart. Then they gotta monitor this nigga with his chest wide open to make sure that all the seals is holding. Like went to Home Depot and got new plumbing done. Then they close his fucking ribs back up and sew his fucking chest together. And then the doctor say for 6 months, don't do shit because your bones got to grow back together and your ribs got to fuse back together. And this nigga went and got some coochie anyway.
Yes.
Hey, worth dying for, man.
This nigga got a zipper going down his chest and went and got some coochie anyway.
Yes. You'll understand. You got a brand new dick. You got to use it. It's hard. It's new.
I'll wait till my ribs are as hard as my dick.
Hey,
it was close. It was close. It was close.
Let's
but here's the real sad part is
sitting here with his guts about to fall out.
After all of that, they send you home. After all that surgery, dude, they send you home in damn near 48 hours.
Oh,
Nigga, what?
Yes, they get you out of that hospital.
They give you some ice packs.
They send you to the house, and then you sit in. I sat in the house for a year, and then COVID hit. I didn't leave my house for almost 3 years.
80, why did you end up having to? I mean, what was the incident that led up to you knowing you had to have a new heart?
He
To be
almost
right
died.
out honest with you, we never found out what was wrong with my heart. I had never had a heart problem. I never had high blood pressure. I'd always worked out, played football, hustled. I had never been sick. I just got a cough one day. That was it.
I know what the problem was. I know what the problem was. He was over 300 pounds.
No. At the time, no, sir. I didn't get that till after I had surgery. I was actually a thin dude. You see that picture? How pretty it is. I was a little bitty guy.
AD, I've been knowing you for a while.
Yeah, that was surgery.
You was fat before you got sick, my nigga.
No. That was after this. That was the surgery. That was afterwards.
Yeah.
That was surgery. When I met you in your 3-piece suit.
What we not finna do? Yes. I had a 3-piece suit. You had a 3-piece chicken.
No. Yeah. Before you had the dread, just the 3-piece suit with the cowboy boots on.
Yes.
Looking like you about to have church.
We was at Uptown.
We were at Uptown. We was at Kiana and Zoo's spot. Way up in Lawrenceville.
You're right.
We was in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
You goddamn right we was. Because
we was in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
You goddamn right. You right as hell. And you had a whole bunch of rings on and a bracelet and some blue tinted glasses. I remember. You look like you sold cars. You was quite a portly gentleman at the time.
I was very nice.
You wasn't as big as you had got.
He said he looked like he sold cars.
Look like that nigga like he sold cars. Nigga, this was like a Wednesday night. This nigga was dressed, suited, and booted now.
Hey, look, AD, don't let AD sit there act like he don't get booted up too, bro. The ball out there.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
see, now there we go. Now you talking stuff.
Don't it look like he can put you in a nice Honda?
The ball was there act like you not suited and booted, bro. We see you out here.
Don't he look like he can put you in something certified pre-owned? Go back to that other picture.
I can't rewind.
Oh, that's on the real? Oh, don't that look like zero financing?
Nah. This right.
No, that's pimping for real.
No credit, no
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Nah, he do look like he's starring in a gospel play right there.
I'm about to say, this the dude that opened up for Charlie Wilson right here. This the motherfucker right here.
Hey, don't talk about Charlie. I know Charlie daddy. I know Charlie for real.
Hey, that nigga look like his
daddy is Elder Wilson. He was Evangelist Wilson from Oklahoma.
That nigga look like Anthony Denver starring in the Lifetime Barry White biopic.
Y'all ain't right.
Lifetime presents Practice What You Preach. The life story of Barry
the
White.
Gospel play.
Premieres tonight on Tubi at 8 p.m. My nigga.
Live on stage.
You know y'all ain't right, dude. You know y'all ain't right.
Talbot presents Telling You This, Telling You That. The life story.
You see that little skinny nigga right there?
Hey, this was my dude right here.
You see that little skinny nigga right there, Ron?
Hey,
man, that nigga there. Video? That nigga look like Omar Epps in the program. That nigga look like
that nigga looked like he had just came from playing.
Hey, you know what song? Hey, you know what song I hear in the background when I look at that picture? Groove me. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that's wrong. It probably was too.
I can't let y'all do that to my dog.
Like y'all wrong.
He got more. What else he got, man? So this
man. Hey, he used to have dance move. Him and his niggas used to hit the dance floor and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Remember
hey, you laughing, but I did used to hit the dance floor like that, dog.
Hey, I know you did, because I did.
Bo P,
that was guy time. That was guy.
Bo P, when you see this picture, bro, what is it that you think is going on with a dude like this? What exactly are we looking at right here, bro? Like what is this? What is this right here we see?
Is that Bo Peep? Is that Bo Peep or Bob Sumner?
You said what?
Is that Bo Peep or Bob Sumner? That nigga look like Bob Sumner Jr.
What?
Don't you ever.
Oh shit! You can't unsee it now.
Wow.
You see it now. You can't unsee it, right?
Yeah.
Now you can't
He
unsee
hit
it.
you, he hit you in your head. He hit you in your head with that one, Bo. He hit you in your goddamn head.
Because I sure thought, I was like, did Bob Sumner just check in this motherfucker?
Wow.
He hit you in your goddamn head with that one, Bo.
Come on.
Bo, I love
I'm gonna
you.
leave.
Bo, I love you.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I'm plead the fifth on that one.
You can't breathe the fifth. We nah, man.
Bo Sumner, goddamn me.
Hey, hold on. Watch this, y'all.
Nigga, damn. It's close as hell. But no, get a new picture of Bob with the gray beard.
I've been saying
He
Bob
look just
shit
like-
white like a son bitch now too. Get one of them new
Hey.
pictures of Bob.
Bob gonna hate y'all for that one.
Hey, Bob got that same blue shirt. Bob got that same lisp. Let me find out Bo P is the Southern Bob Sumner.
I think you might be. Bitch, I might be. Hold on. I'm getting around back in here. So, all right, man. We played around a lot, man. And we've heard about AD's heart issues. And we've heard a lot about some of the stuff going on. But what we also heard, Bo P, was that the NBA Finals did finally conclude. And you...
When? It's over? When? What? It's over already?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Lakers was going to be playing
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you
they
did.
got
for the
game 8.
championship.
Game 8.
No. Boston supposed to be playing for the championship. I know it ain't over. Because Boston so supposed to be there. Cleveland's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks was supposed to be there. So I know it ain't no damn Oklahoma City.
Yup.
Of all places.
Yeah.
Yup.
Of all
Oklahoma
places.
City would have won it years ago if Durant hadn't have left.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they would have.
Well, you can say that if Durant hadn't left.
Wait a minute.
If Durant hadn't left and Harden hadn't left.
If they'd have kept day 3, if they'd have kept day 3 one more season, they'd have had that chip a long time ago.
That wasn't Durant the last to leave. He left last, didn't he?
But he left after losing in the NBA Finals.
Well, you can say that. You can say that
They
when
were in the
Paul
last
George
game. They was
left.
in the Finals. They lost game 7.
You can say it when Paul George left. You can say it when James Harden left. You can say it when Kevin Durant left. But it happened now.
You didn't say that when Horace Grant went to the Orlando Magic. Niggas didn't say that when Patrick Ewing left the New York Knicks. Niggas don't even remember that part. Niggas, everybody want to talk about chasing rings and how that's somehow bad. Like LeBron James didn't change and play for 3 teams 4 different times.
Yeah, but he also killed the NBA. He killed the NBA. Let's act like he didn't kill the NBA with that.
He killed it.
You can't even be faithful to your team or a player nowadays. Look how many teams this man has been on. He's got over 76 jerseys now.
He wasn't the first nigga to do that shit.
That's not a
No, but it never happened until LeBron.
Let's not forget.
Never happened until LeBron.
Bullshit.
Name any time in the NBA a champion wins the championship and leaves his team.
Shaquille O'Neal, he left too.
No, he didn't leave. He got forced out.
No, he got beat in the finals and tore his ass to LA.
And he got one with the Heat too, right? Yeah. So the Heat.
No, before that, in '95, he lost the motherfucking finals.
Yeah, but no. But the Magic gave him up. He didn't leave because he wanted to. They gave him a deal.
Oh yes,
he left because he wanted to. He left because he fucking wanted to.
As a dude who lives in Orlando area,
Penny was hurt. He left because he fucking wanted to.
Yes, 100%.
It was money.
It wasn't just money. He wanted.
Of course, he wanted the money.
He was chasing a ring.
He said so in another interview. It was just about the money.
No, it was not about the money because Shaq never spent one of his NBA checks.
It's always about the money, sir.
Well, no.
No, go back. Shaq never spent one of his checks that he made while he was in the league.
Go back. If you go back to his own interview, he said it was about Orlando couldn't match what LA offered.
A ring. He was
they couldn't match it. No, they couldn't match.
Bro.
He was destined to get a ring anyway.
Well, he
I don't think so. I think he was destined because of
he knew he couldn't get past Mike in the East.
Yeah, and he had tried.
All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. In the era of the time. Let's look at this. Let's look at this.
All right.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Oh no, he said let him finish his statement.
All right, my statement is this. I was agreeing with Ron because the fact of the matter is when Shaquille O'Neal was making his decision, of course he's going to get paid because he was doing this thing with Jerry. He knew he was going to get paid, but he knew he wanted out. He said it. He said once Penny went down, he said it in his interview. He said I had to get up out of there. I had to get up out of there, and he said it in his interview. So I don't.
It's not Penny going down. It's Penny existing. Remember, they had dueling shoe deals at the same time as well.
No, right. He went and got Penny. He went and requested Penny.
He requested Penny.
He did. He definitely requested Penny. He wanted Penny, but then Penny started becoming real big. All right, and Penny was a Nike dude. Shaq was a Reebok dude. All right, let's remember this. Penny started getting them commercials where he had Chris Rock in them, and they were starting to decide. And I remember there was.
And Shaq was doing movies. Shaq shot 2 movies at Disney World
and dropped a rap album, nigga.
That's why he went to LA.
He went to LA so he could shoot more movies.
About being a big movie star.
But he was also chasing a fucking ring.
Agreed. But I also think that a lot of folks don't know the inside baseball because that's also when he met Shauna, the founder of Basketball Wives, and had a bunch of kids right here in the Orlando area and may not necessarily want to stay right here, even though he still has property here. I just think that Shaq was more than motivated by just money. Culturally, I think that the Magic were a young and very clean image type team, the LA bad boy type thing. And this is the Kobe era too. You got to remember, like, this is Shaq and Kobe.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Kobe hadn't even been drafted yet. Kobe was in the 10th grade. Kobe was in the 10th grade.
Nigga, real talk. He ain't lying because I don't know where you at. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Kobe was in the 10th grade.
And you talking about a young O'Neal.
Shaq was in LA. Shaq was in LA for a whole year before Kobe got drafted.
But yeah.
Okay, well, I wasn't trying to say that.
Kobe got drafted in 97. Kobe got drafted in 97 and rode the bench until 99.
Yep.
Okay, well, listen, at the end of the day, we might be back, NBA, my thing. But I know that it wasn't just about money. Shaq was not necessarily, I feel like, feeling the Orlando vibe, especially after they lost that championship, because a lot of people say Nick Anderson should have made them 4 free throws. But I digress. At the end of the day, who did win was this Thunder. And I think nobody here is surprised. It sounds like AD thought that it was going to be maybe a little bit of a different outcome. Am I right? Or did you expect?
No. I thought it was going to be the Thunder. Now, they were the best team all year.
Okay.
Had the best record all year. Okay. They technically had the best record last year.
Okay. Yeah, they did. What do y'all think about, like, the injury? My man is down forever now. Halliburton, Jason.
Could be.
These things. What do they do with this now? And you know what I'm saying? Like, how do they move forward with Tyrese handling this? Will he be able to help him next year? Achilles can be life-changing, career-ending things. Does he come back from this at all?
Yeah. People use KD and his comeback as the bar now. Yeah. But that being said, KD was never the point guard. They never ran the majority of the offense through KD. KD was never an explosive, quick first step, push off of the right leg kind of guy, while also being the primary ball handler for his team's offense, such as with Tyrese Halliburton. If he comes back, he's not. I don't think he's going to be the same player. So he's not going to have to rely on the other things in his game. That being said, the road to recovery by itself is going to be such an uphill battle. that you can only wish the best for, and would return to NBA start level caliber. I doubt that he'll be back within a year. If he comes back, he'll be coming off the bench, and he might be reduced to a role player. That's just the real statistics. Now, everybody can hope and wish for a miracle, and yeah, he can go home and eat his Wheaties and drink Gatorade and pray real hard, and he can wake up in 6 weeks, brand new, 100% right back to being the guy he was. Yes, that can happen. But statistically,
No, it's gonna take longer than that.
Oh yeah.
Well, usually the lighter guys, not the ones who don't weigh so much, they come back quicker than heavier guys. And he gonna come back, but I doubt he'll be the same player. He's not a high jumper anyway. He's a jump shot. He's almost flat footed, so he can come back and shoot the ball. But I don't think he'll be able to play at a top level all game. He may like Ron said, he may be coming off the bench a lot more.
Okay.
And also, let me add this here. Jason Tatum is on the other side of that picture I'm looking at.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of his recovery? Do y'all think he gonna come back the same?
These doctors, they got some good doctors out there now. They're gonna be able to come back, but every time you think about touching the top of that backboard, now it's gonna be in your mind. You're not gonna play like that anymore.
right. That's the part, and it's that hesitancy that takes away that quick step, that quick twitch muscle. The fact that you second guessing yourself is what's gonna slow you down. And then, if you do decide to say fucking and gamble, do you still have that same quick twitch muscle that you used to have to give you that first step, to give you that explosiveness? Are you working on an already damaged rubber band? And if you tear that motherfucker again, which is every player's worst nightmare, re-injuring something that's already crucial, like a fucking ligament, like an ACL, like an Achilles. Man, say the truth of the matter is,
they put them hog ligaments in them, man. They put them hog ligaments in them. You know what I'm saying?
No, real
you
talk.
See when
they put
pig ligaments.
Yeah,
you can hang a hog. You can hang a hog. You can hang a hog from his hind leg.
You can hang a hog by his ankles. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what they put in these guys' legs.
Wait, you're saying they put
when you kill a pig, when you kill a male pig, a full-grown male pig, you can cut a hole. You can cut a hole through his ankles, and that tendon, you can hang him up by his hooves on the rack and then dress him. That tendon is his Achilles, the back of his heel, the back of your heel. It's strong enough to hold the entire weight of that animal up on them hooks while you dress him, while you skin him, gut him, clean him, part him down, cut the back straps off of him, everything. A deer and a pig got some of the strongest ankle bones, strongest ankle tendons in the animal kingdom.
Man, they've been doing this kind of medicine for a while. Remember when Terrell Owens hurt his ankle and he came back and played in that Super Bowl next week? You know, they said they put actual human bones. They made boats, screws out of human bones and screwed it in and put it back together. They have a lot of technology out there.
That I can understand, but the pig thing is a little interesting because you have.
That's what they put in your knee. That's what they put in their knee. That's what they put in
hearts in people, nigga. What are you talking about?
Okay, but people exist. Like, why do we have to use pig parts?
They are taking niggas every day.
Because they need something stronger than human.
A whole nother motherfucker, like an actual human being.
Yeah, like, because
well, actually, they can actually do a human transplant and take it from different. When I got my heart, that guy's body gave eyes, ears, all the ligaments in his knees. They do all kind of transplants now.
Yeah, they bust Buddy down for parts. But
they bust you down. It was like 7 people got saved by him.
Yeah. But guess what? More pigs die than people. They would have to take somebody's actual work ligaments from a dead body and put it on somebody else, as opposed to a pig that they just slaughtered yesterday. They wasn't using his feet no way.
Yeah, and he ain't lying. It's real talk out here. It's real talk. It's real. Like.
So that's gonna mess them. Do y'all think that that OKC or the Pacers got any help from the referees?
Yes, all the time. Every damn time.
I appreciated the fact that the refs ate their whistle during the finals. Let them boys play. I get tired of this new sissy ass version of basketball where they blowing the whistle for every goddamn thing. It's the goddamn sports in general. It's like every little old piece of contact is it slow the goddamn game down. I don't want to watch that shit. Let these boys play. These niggas get $100 million a year to play basketball.
Thank you.
Let them play.
Thank you.
Throw an elbow. Shit. Foul that nigga,
without the only one thinking about this during the game, maybe I am. I don't know. When I saw Oklahoma City, the whole series, I was the only one made the thought about this. I'm thinking about Black Wall Street and Ku Klux Klan.
Oh
yeah. I thought about it. I thought about it, especially when they had the lady do the Star Spangled Banner, and she was just about as white could be.
Well,
man, it's
Greenwood and all that stuff that happened. It definitely.
But that's Tulsa. That's not Oklahoma City. That's an hour and a half away. But still, Oklahoma.
Shout out to AD. I think we might have lost. Oh, well, maybe we didn't. I was gonna
say, hey man, speaking of that, you said the immigration and stuff. What if y'all watching a baseball game and ICE is chasing one of them Hispanic players around the field trying to catch him?
Hey man, you stupid. That would be the funniest shit.
Hold up, Black Ron. I want to ask a question. Black Ron just did something. Do anyone in this motherfucker other than me and Black Ron know where that sound?
Benny Hill, nigga. Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. What? Yeah,
that's Billy Hill.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill was the televangelist. Benny Hill was the.
Did you know that when Benny Hill died, they found over $10 million in residual checks in his apartment. He never opened.
You bullshit.
That sound like tabloid shit.
No, he had that kind of bread.
Pull it up.
He was old by then too.
You know who else died rich as shit?
Who?
The man who played Step and Fetch It.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, the man who played Step and Fetch It.
Can I real quick just mention the fact that Benny Hill is where I first saw naked breasts.
Me too.
A young man. And this was not on HBO.
No, it was on PBS.
Regular ass TV. And it wasn't just some shit that was in the show and you had to catch it. It was in the introduction. There was always a naked woman in the intro. And it came on right after the Three Stooges. All right. Shout out to KMOX and KSDK up in St. Louis, where this was regular content. And I don't recall no Janet Jackson FCC issues. I don't recall no, oh my God, they're changing the culture. It was just it was titties on TV.
Hey man, fuck all them titties. I'm talking about a black man that was successful, all right? I'm talking about Lincoln Perry, aka Step and Fetch It. His full name was Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry, the first black actor to become a millionaire. Died a rich man. Had two different phones. I had two phones back in the goddamn 30s. He had two phones. One that was his regular line that he would call to answer the phone for people, and then one that was straight from the Hollywood executives. When that phone would ring, he would answer that phone in character.
Yes.
And he would pick that phone up. Yeah, the boss. I can come down there and do that for you.
Didn't he start off with the circus too?
Yeah, he was a vaudevillian.
He was. He traveled. He made so much money traveling. He was making more money than the president.
That's right.
Lincoln Perry. Yeah, before Tyler Perry, there was Lincoln Perry.
Yeah.
Lincoln Perry didn't wear no dresses, but he down there close.
Yeah, he never wore a dress.
Never wore a dress, but
Never
he
wore a
did
dress.
regret.
But
He
yeah,
did
but he
die
did
full
have
of
to. He had to
regret
play.
because
He had to play his role though.
yeah, he played the role of
Of
the dumb Negro, the Sambo.
the
He
Sambo
played
role. Yes.
so because of that, he got a lot of criticism,
A lot of flack.
especially from like
Uppity
Malcolm
broke
X,
niggas.
the Boule, the Nation of Islam, a lot of black people that were preaching for
NAACP.
progress
Yeah.
at the time. NAACP, they all were talking down on him, saying that he was denigrating black people by playing the
Yeah, he was.
roles and doing the movies that he did. So he died in obscurity. He's basically canceled by black culture. So he died alone. You know what I'm
Alone
saying?
by himself.
This is an
Rich as
interesting
fuck.
topic.
Yeah, they call him a coon. He was cooning. You know,
He was
coons got
cooning.
big eyes. He
Well,
got big eyes.
Yeah.
So anytime you got niggas play a role, they want you to coon. You got to buck your eyes. You ever notice that?
Professional
Black people
coon.
got to buck your
You know
eyes.
what I'm saying?
well,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why I
There's
didn't
a lot of
smile
coons
in
today.
my headshots and shit
Yeah.
for the first 10 years.
Stop
Well,
cooning. That's all I'm trying to say.
but here's the thing. Here's the
Cooning.
thing. All right, just to
Stop
kind of
cooning.
go, because this is the stand-up sports bar. Hallelujah. So we do definitely.
Hallelujah.
And so in the realm of stand-up, we do deal with that still today. There's folks like Wayne Brady, right? Who folks are gonna call a coon until the day he dies. And I frankly don't agree. I disagree. I think that there's a difference between not being hood and not being black. All right. I think that there's a big difference. And I think that if a
Yeah,
dude,
but no. There's
Hold on.
comics that we all know that are straight coons. So let's don't lie.
oh yes. But I just don't
It's
think that Wayne is
keep
one
in
of
mind.
them.
I come from mainstream world where you
This
got
nigga
some
want to
black
work with
comics
Wayne Brady.
that they go out their way to coon for white folks on their stages. You make dumb jokes that pertaining to your skin color and black the whole time. It's your whole set.
Well, name one, AB.
Self-deprecating.
I can name one.
Let's say
Sam Adams
Wayne Brady.
from my hometown, very traveling comic, cruise ship comic. Also, he's
I was just
basically a
about
coon.
to say cruise ship comedians.
He
Not
damn near
all of them.
apologized for being
Damn,
black
bitch.
on
You
stage.
gonna take that?
I'm sorry, I was a Negro. I'm sorry.
Where the
Yeah,
shots?
nah.
Where the guns? Where the gunshots?
I was gonna say
literally-
cruise ship
Where the
comics.
gunshots?
Not all cruise ship comics,
Not
but
all.
if you was to look for an archetype of what type of comedian, cruise ship comics, black comics that only work white clubs.
Well, can I say this?
I can't
Maybe
say
Wayne
that
Brady.
either.
I don't remember seeing Wayne Brady as a coon. I
He's
just
not
thought maybe his material it wasn't black. You know, wasn't black. We didn't take it well as being funny. But I didn't never think he was a coon. I just thought he just
I never
wasn't
said he was a coon. I didn't think he was a coon.
I don't think
Right.
he wasn't calling Wayne Brady a coon. I just brought up Wayne Brady because he's often looked at in through those lenses.
I meant Wayne Brady. I forget.
I don't
Wayne Brady.
think that it's fair. I don't think that every black man or black woman or black person's experience is exactly the same. And to try
They're
to
not.
make every black person be alike, I think it's taken away from the potential diversity we have within our community. Like every black person didn't grow up broke
In the hood.
Y'all know that. Every black person didn't grow up in the hood. Every black person don't talk with some sort of with like a twang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga, we know Carlton Banks exists.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you,
when those people they start,
and he really is Carlton Banks though in real life
because their introduction to the world was a little different, because they don't have those same commonalities within the black community. They're automatically regarded as coons, and I just don't think that's
well, yes. Well, that's not what we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking about. I'm not talking about somebody that's talking about their real life experiences and they just happen to grow up a crust. That's not at all what we're talking about. I'm talking about the comedians that go up there and specifically do self-deprecating and self-loathing material where they only disparage black people in a room full of white folks, much to the delight of their white viewers and white demographics.
Yeah,
they go up there and spend 60 minutes telling white folks about the multiple ways in which niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, and I can't handle that.
And they They go up there and they do it in an okey hokey kind of way. They literally go up there and sing and dance. There are comics that go up there and all they do is sing songs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of a song in front of these white folks. All they do is dance, hump the stool, shake their booty. All they do is go up there and talk about how white folks do this, black folks do that. My dick so big because
Basically,
I'm a
Gary
black man.
Owens in reverse.
Yeah. I like shaking my booty.
Yeah,
All you're going up there and you're fulfilling the exact stereotype that most white people already assume that that's all niggas are capable of.
That's all we talk about.
Or you posit yourself some sort of pseudo intellectual and you go up there and you talk about niggas in such a I'm a bona fide Republican, and let me tell you about how the black community is the worst thing that can happen to Negroes. And let me show you how I love being around you whites because I'm so glad to be away from the blacks because those niggas are not at all like me. I'm not like them, and they not like us. I'm more like you white folks.
Let me ask you something, Ron. Do you
have name David something? He do that.
Do you? Oh, what I don't. Well, you know. Do you have material that you do in front of black people in black crowds that you won't do in front of white crowds?
Yes.
I don't.
I do.
I got certain jokes that I call general housekeeping jokes, in-house jokes, family business jokes. When I talk about certain things that are the social ills of the black community, I only do those jokes in all or mostly black crowds.
I won't say the N-word. I won't say nigga in front of white folks, period.
You feel where I'm going?
It gives them comfort. So, it makes them feel comfortable that they can say it in front of me, and that's how you get a whooping. Now, for my black folks, I feel comfortable because it's my people. They understand where I'm coming from. They understand what I'm saying to them. Or a white crowd that it's not shared material. But as far as my set, my general set is for everybody. I don't care if you're black, white, blue, green.
I won't talk about black on black violence in a room full of white folks.
No, I won't. No, exactly. I won't do all that. Yeah, I won't degrade my people for laughter.
Never.
Right. But hold up, Anthony. I mean, excuse me. I done called him in his whole.
Go ahead. Your name, man. All you gotta do is one more name, and that's it.
You have mixed crowds. Like every crowd isn't an Uptowns crowd.
Right. Well, see, but I came out of mainstream and I ran the only hood room, so I had to learn to do both. And I do a lot of Christian, a lot of Christian shows. I do clean and dirty. Don't matter to me. I did the Democratic Convention for Obama. I've also did the Southern Baptist Convention. I do the Church of God in Christ convention. But I can still go do the hood the next day. It don't matter to me. I can keep the same material.
So you go down.
Most of them niggas in the same spot.
You go to the custom pastor church.
No. I work totally clean. I don't have to cuss at all.
But I'm looking to do it there. So
because what we've learned on this broadcast with all us being stand-ups is that everybody obviously got their own different approach to the stage, of course. But everybody don't necessarily compartmentalize their sets. I'm a set compartmentalizer. All right. Like I know that if I go to a clean crowd, church crowd, there's a certain set. You're gonna get maybe some of the same material, but a certain approach. And if I go in front of maybe, I don't know, a comedy, like I do comic cons too. There's a whole different set that I whip out of my phone when I do a comic con. But different when it comes to like black and white. You know what I'm saying? I don't switch it up too much for black and white. OP says he don't switch his shit up at all. AD says he switches shit up entirely. So we got completely different approaches.
I don't code switch.
No. I don't switch my set up
I don't
entirely.
change the way I talk.
I still do my set the same way I do my set. I never change it. It's just the wording. Keep in mind, it's just the wording. A clean set and a dirty set, depending on what you talking about, it's just the wording. It's just intelligence. That's all.
Right.
If you have any kind of vocabulary, you can work the same set.
Now I do a clean set and I do a dirty set, but I'm not going to change my material because
it's the same joke. It's just how exactly. It's the same joke.
One thing I learned by watching Richard Pryor, he didn't care who was in the room. He was him. That's how I try to be. I'm gonna be me. I'm selling me. I'm not selling what you want to hear or what you thought you may want to talk about. I'm selling me. So that's what I learned to do is sell me.
Right, so but your vocabulary is big enough to where you can. I can tell the same joke without all the motherfuckers, bitch, and ass. I can tell the same joke without all of that.
let me say this as a creative, I change my set from show to show, period.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I'm
that
also a
works.
writer too. Yeah.
so I don't have no set. Like I don't have no act. Like I'm gonna do joke number 1, joke number 2, joke number 3,
No,
and then I
no.
go out there and I see that crowd is out there, and now I can't do that act because
Yeah.
it ain't Taylor fitting. No, Black Run got plenty of jokes. So I go out there and I look at the crowd and I see, okay, well, which jokes out of the anthology that lives in my head best fit this audience? If I look out there and I see more white faces or more female faces or more male faces or more elderly faces or more adults, so you know what I'm saying? There's certain jokes that don't fit the room. I'm gonna read the
Exactly.
room. And
Yeah, if you're doing an
it's a
older crowd,
room,
you can keep all the hip hop jokes at home.
Oh yeah.
you feel what I'm saying?
When you come and play my room here in Georgia, they'll tell you everybody in that room is 45, 50 and up.
See,
You
that's
go
the
in that
thing,
room
like,
and you see all these women and they titties is covered up. You can leave the 6 or red jokes out your act. The Glorilla shit ain't gonna fit.
Ain't gonna fit.
That's not
yeah,
them.
And don't call them bees on every word.
That's right.
oh, I try not to do
Bitches
that,
this
no.
and bitches that. You gonna die in my crowd.
You get 2 bitches and you can't be talking to nobody in the audience
In
unless
the
she the
audience.
one
Yeah, you get
heckling.
2. That's it. That's it.
You got to be talking about some anonymous lady in your set.
Yeah, I don't say bitches when I get the old crowd. I say you heifers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
and
see,
that again, that's just wordplay. That's intelligence. That's
It's
you have
wordplay.
to
It's
have
just called thank
social
you. That's all I'm saying.
intelligence.
It's just simple intelligence.
yeah,
Don't
but
assault your don't
That was
don't
an
assault
oxymoron. Simple intelligence. I see what you
simple
did right there.
intelligence.
Yeah, and I don't call
First
them
of all,
cougars
and on
either.
top of it,
I don't call them cougars either. I call them throw rugs.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know, but
Stupid.
then a lot of comics take pride in that stupid stuff I see in urban rooms. I walked them out last night. If you had people walk out your show, then you weren't entertaining.
First of all, if you walk
you
them
had
out of a
somebody
bar
said
and
that they was
grill,
bragging
that's
about
not a
walking.
flex.
That's not a flex.
You
It's
walk
not
them
a
out of a
flex.
bar and grill.
Unless you Paul Mooney or DC Curry.
Well,
Yeah,
See,
you
you're talking
can't
about
be
a
walking
flex.
them. Yeah, you can't be
But
walking
DC ain't
nobody out
walking
no
nobody
bar and
out.
grill out
No,
no
he ain't
pool
walking them
hall.
out, but I say how people
If
get up and
you
walk
walk
out.
out of DC show, it's because you's a cracker and you
Right.
deserve what you got.
Paul Mooney, I've seen him. I've seen him pay to fill the house with Paul Mooney, and half of them be walked out before the
Oh,
show.
Mooney a
Oh
march
yeah.
ass.
But
They
that's
come
because
to get
white
talked
folks
about.
come out to see Paul thinking he
Yeah.
gonna change up, and he wasn't.
I
Yeah.
think people
Paul didn't
showed up
change
to
up.
Paul to be offended.
Huh?
Right.
Like there's certain white comics that I've seen some of their shit online and I was very offended. I would be a dumbass to go see them live. I know they're gonna
But
offend me.
white people do that though. They don't mind coming out to see Paul. Paul would have all white audiences. Trust
Oh,
me.
he was packed. He
I
would
booked
be
him.
sold out.
I used to
He'd
book
be
him. I
sold
know for
out.
a fact he have all white
Motherfuckers
audiences.
show up to get pissed off.
He
Crazy.
show up
as
and get
motherfucker.
pissed off at his set,
Yeah.
thinking he was
Yeah.
gonna change it up. He's not gonna change it up.
Yeah.
You pay good money. That's like people that
Good
pay
money.
money to go see Kirk Franklin and then get mad because he
Then
ain't
he's
got no
singing
shirt
gospel.
on and he got on them little boots and he dancing all over the stage. What did you
While
think
you
he was
walk,
gonna do?
How many
while you
people
walking out, he's doing another 10, 15 minutes on you. While you walking out, and after you
Shit.
gone.
how,
Yeah.
Shit,
how
because
many,
guess what? They don't judge nobody on how many people get up and walk out. They judge you
care
on how
less.
many
oh
people
yeah, they
walk
do on the
in.
cruises.
But you do
They
have
do it on
some
the
comics
cruises.
that think it's a flex that people walked out,
I
and
don't
that's
get
not
that.
a flex though.
No, it's not a flex.
At the end of the day, you're an entertainer. My job is to uplift your day.
right.
That's what I'm
I
here to
don't
do.
set out to alienate nobody. However,
Nobody.
your dislike of what I do bears no weight on me doing what I do whatsoever. And if you're that malcontent with what I'm talking about, just get up and walk out. You're not no airplane. You ain't got to announce your departure. You ain't got to make no speech on your way out.
No, just walk
You
on
ain't
out.
gotta tell me how much you don't enjoy what I'm doing. Just get your shit, collect yourself and your people, and get the fuck on.
Thank you.
When you decide that you want to start obstructing what I'm doing, or you're so disenchanted by what I said that you finna disrupt what the fuck I got going on. Well, now I'm finna tear all the skin off your ass. Now I'm gonna be intentionally disrespectful. Now I'm gonna be intentionally offensive.
Have any of you fellas actually worked with Paul Mooney?
Yeah, I have.
Yes. Yeah.
I have
No, I never got to work with Paul.
four times in my career.
I've worked with him and I booked him.
Give me some stories. Give me some
Man,
experience.
look, I work with Paul, right? I work with Paul. I've been on BET and everything. I thought, you know, I thought I'm somebody. So I'm working with Paul. So I go up to the bar, speak to her. Hey, Mr. Mooney, I'm Bo P. I'm on the show with you tonight. Who are you? Who are you? I said, I'm a comedian. How long you been doing comedy? I said, 5 years. He said, you ain't no comic. You ain't no comic. You only been doing comedy 5 years. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Please. Dude, them old dudes, them old cats didn't play that.
Man,
Let them walk in the green room talking and all that.
Hey, the OGs used to tell me to lie. After I got off stage, they'd be like, how long you been doing this? I'd be like, a little over a year. Hey, listen. The next nigga to ask you that, say 3 years.
Yeah, at least.
Damn.
God damn.
You got
Anyway,
give me a story, AD.
But Paul? Dude, my best Paul story is, he got a daughter that lives in Denver.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got a daughter. He got a gang of kids, bro. To be a gay man, he had a gang of kids.
Oh shit! I didn't.
I'm sorry. Did I drop the bomb?
Is he gay? I didn't know he was gay.
Yeah,
You
he's
got
gay.
to miss it.
Oh, you didn't know Wayne Brady was gay neither, huh?
Is
He
Wayne
didn't
Brady
know.
gay?
Okay.
Wayne Brady said he petrosexual. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So
Wayne say he fucking whoever get in the bed.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
All right. Well, he's
He
Dwight
said
Howard.
he said he'd be first to the puppy party. He said Wayne would get there early.
Let me tell you something. Right now. Anything besides
Wayne be in the
heterosexual
party
is
like,
gay.
give me that.
Ain't no such thing as anything out of being a heterosexual is gay. Ain't no bisexual, ain't no fluids, ain't no trisexuals, and nothing.
Ain't no fluids.
Fluids just means you ain't met the right nigga yet. You gay.
Right. He said Wayne would get this early. He had put out the baby oil.
All these niggas went around here with these extra words of gay.
Wayne was warming up each bottle. Wayne was warming up all the bottles personally with his thighs and his cheeks.
Yeah, with his thighs and cheeks. Yeah.
No, because I just got a whole bombshell dropped on me. AD, I was unaware. I didn't get the memo. I didn't read the comic. I did not get the magazine. Am I hearing from you that we have confirmed evidence, or at least some sort of?
Actually, if you read, Richard Pryor confirmed it. Don't you remember Richard Pryor told him?
Go watch the Richard Pryor roast.
Yeah.
Go watch the Richard Pryor roast.
Is that
go read the book?
Go watch the Richard Pryor roast
too.
Yeah, Richard Pryor was
gay. When Paul Mooney got off stage at the Richard Pryor roast, Richard Pryor got up and said,
I fucked that faggot.
He said, make some noise for Paul. We call him Miss Thing. He's a sissy, but I love him. Hell, Paul was there when I fucked my first faggot.
Yeah.
Paul will tell you, shit, I was in love with that boy. I only broke up with him because he cut his dick off, and he wrote about that in his fucking memoir. Richard Pryor was gay.
He was bisexual. Most niggas that do too much cocaine end up doing some weird shit.
Richard Pryor's daughter talks about how they transgendered stepmama.
And Paul Mooney supposedly raped Richard's son.
Yeah.
What the
Comedy Hype reported on that.
Yeah, he touched his son.
Yeah.
And when Quincy Jones was talking about that,
and then Richard Pryor put a hit out on Paul.
Yeah,
but touching his son, who is gay.
Yeah, Vince, you ain't gonna never be famous because you don't want to get touched.
I don't want to get touched. I don't need it. I don't know what.
But for a nigga that don't want to get touched, you always wearing tight pants and wearing your shirts unbuttoned. You be giving these niggas the wrong idea. You be leading these niggas on.
It's okay. Right. Well, actually, he may have been touched. He ain't gonna tell. He ain't gonna tell us.
Yeah, no, Vince be down there.
Ain't gonna tell. There's a lot of niggas walking around Hollywood right now with loose booties. Nigga ain't said shit.
Booty hole loose.
Yeah, booty hole loose to the motherfucker. Every time that nigga farts, sound like doors opening.
Ain't nobody came out and said I was at the Diddy parties getting my fuck on. They making it seem like this man was at the party by himself. This nigga had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That meant 1,000 people was coming, bro.
Ain't nobody. What are you? No, look. I don't know what the fuck. Look, Mark, I don't
That
know
mean
what
at least 500 people was coming over
But
twice.
you know what? But it ain't came out yet that Diddy was with no man yet.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
Well,
Yes,
I
it did.
think
Yes,
No,
it
he
did.
said he was
Corinne-
watching him.
No,
But ain't none of the dudes said that Diddy fuck me. They all said he just
Superhead
watched. Which
Superhead put
technically was the
Diddy
same
business
thing
out
Rick
there a long
James
time
did
ago.
for years. Rick James used to do that.
Yep.
He used to like
And
to
Prince.
watch.
And Little Richard. And Prince.
And Little Richard used to like to watch. Prince liked to watch.
well, liking to watch.
And Bo Peep.
No, that's still gay,
Liking-
nigga. I don't give a fuck. That's
Liking
still
to
gay.
watch ain't no liking to watch. That's live porn.
Voyeurism.
But
No,
getting
that's
the nut
gay,
rub-
nigga. It's gay. It's gay.
So you don't
You
watch
don't watch
porn.
porn. You never watch porn.
So you don't watch porn.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not gonna get up and kiss the bitch in the mouth after she sucked this nigga dick.
That
Ain't
would
nobody said that. We said watching them
She just
fuck.
sucked that nigga dick.
See, you the one did some
Even
interactive shit.
I don't even do nigga
Hold on,
threesomes.
hold on.
If we doing a trade on a girl and you look me in my face, I'm gonna have to kill this nigga now.
Wait, do you get up and go kiss your TV after watching porn?
Hell no, but that's why it ain't the same. So it's not the same,
hold
Ron.
on.
I
Do
do.
you sit there with a bottle of baby oil? Do you sit there with a bottle of baby oil while you're watching porn?
Wait, why do you
That's
feel
not the
the
same.
need to
That's not the
interact
same.
if you see two people
And I
fucking?
don't use baby oil. I use baby gel.
No, the question is,
time out.
I mean,
Why do
that's
you
not
feel
bad.
the need to interact just because you saw two people fucking? Why do you have to kiss that lady or get nut rubbed on your nipple?
Because
You
hold
ain't
on,
gotta
keep
do
in
none
mind,
of that.
Cassie was his woman. Cassie was his actual woman.
So he
And she
likes to
said
watch.
afterwards that he would come over and kiss her in the mouth. That's too
don't-
much.
Right.
Yo, that doesn't make
That's-
him gay.
That's
So,
his
because
actual woman now.
It don't
So I
matter.
just watched
I
suck
know-
dick all
But
night.
that don't make
Hold on.
that
Hold on,
part
hold
don't
on.
make him gay.
Hold on. And she said she sucked dick till she had sores in her mouth.
Well, that's
That means she
them.
was
This
doing
nigga
her
still
best.
kissing her on the red carpet.
That means she was doing her best.
Let me
That
see.
part don't make him gay.
Look, AD, I know people and I'm friends with people who have polygamous relationships.
They
Right?
do full swaps,
Who have
couple swap.
Is the nigga still in the room though? Are they all in the same bed?
Give me your wife. Take my wife.
They may be.
Now we already had one comic that swore another comic sucked him off during the swap. So
Oh wow, yeah.
All right, back to baseball.
Yeah, that
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. This left turn.
look, if you didn't want the truth, don't ask me on here.
I understand. I just think it's going too long on who suck who and why the
that's
baby
too
oil.
far.
It's going too long.
That's true.
Pause.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you,
going
thank
too
you,
long.
Thank you
Pause.
so much.
Pause.
Well, let me say this. I will say, Solo, you did have something that you wanted to talk about, if I'm not mistaken. In the world of boxing, I believe that there was a major announcement, if I can recall. So go ahead and give us what it is that's going on in that world, homeboy, and keep us up to par.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is the player of all players. But what it is this right here, motherfuckers. We need to find out what you think about my boy John Jones. You know I'm Solo Jones, but then you know John Jones is actually my cousin, and he don't know it yet. He is my cousin, and John Jones is the man. But this weekend, John and Dana, he don't announce it. Them niggas ain't gonna never fight. Tom and him are never gonna fight because John retired. And yes, he has a loss on his record, but it really don't mean shit because he really did win that. They call that shit on him. So
What did you call him? What did you call him, Solo? John who?
John
John
Jones.
Jones. John Bone Jones.
Bones Jones. Him.
Jones. Yep, that man.
He's the
Timothy.
greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, to me, he's
Justin
the greatest to ever do it.
Timberlake.
Justin who?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay, but here's the thing, man. John Jones was 28-1. 28-1, man. That's a hard regular. And the one, it could be controversy because basically he threw an elbow back before they were allowed to throw the elbow. You only could throw it so many times. He threw it more than what he needed to, and then they disqualified him. And it was the only loss that's on his record. I saw that. And, you know, I've been a fan of John Jones forever. And, yes, he will not be fighting Stipe. Yeah, I mean, he did beat up Stipe, but he won't be fighting. What's his name? Tom, whatever. I can't say his last name, but anyway,
You always do this. You always do this.
Yeah, hold on, Black. Let me do this, Black. Now, Solo, Solo, the very adapted putting up images and stuff. He knew he had a segment coming. Why didn't you have a picture of John Jones in the background?
That's not my
These
job.
4 guys.
That's not my job. That's not my job.
Well, you got it. You get that. You pull that up in the background.
Yeah, well, no. That just
you got all these light skinned dudes with their shirt off behind you. What the hell you got going on? And you never know the people's names. You never know the people. We keep giving you the segment. No, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking tired of this shit.
You talk about a guy we never see without a shirt on. You talk about a guy we never see without a shirt on. He's sweaty and shit.
His name is Tom Aspinall.
No, and then we have meetings, and he be like, "No, because I'm gonna get it together, baby. Because I'm gonna get my thing together."
Yes,
and then every fucking time he reporting, he don't remember the names of. It's only 2 people competing, and he don't remember the niggas' names.
No, I'm saying
when he told you the name of the guy he was gonna fight, you didn't know. You didn't know. And change your background. Change your background.
You said Stipe. He fought Stipe a long ass time ago. How Stipe get brought into this?
I said Tom Aspinall.
No, that means you was reading the article, which means you just Stipe.
Black Ron. He knew he gonna have a second. Vince already told him, give you a second about boxing. Get ready,
bro. He's still
ready.
He knew it.
Bro, he could have jotted
Maybe
down.
he got to change the wig. That's what it is. The wig is messing me up.
Bro, he was here for an hour. Bro, he was the first one here for an hour in pre-production. For an hour in pre-production, he could have wrote the names down, bro.
Right, yes.
Man. He the type of nigga that got perfect attendance and still fail. You in class every day.
Every day. It ain't learned a damn thing.
Ain't learned a damn thing.
And still be the teacher's pet.
He clapping erasers.
Look at showing up birds. Let me explain something to y'all.
No, don't explain shit to me, but who he was supposed to fight. Explain that to me.
He the teacher's pet. Get that gun out under the table, boy.
Hey, let me explain something to y'all.
You get your eraser clapping, apple bringing, pledge allegiance, line leader ass.
Feet rubbing.
Oh my God.
This nigga the line leader.
I'm pretty sure Solo told
Look at Sam
in the hallway when I was just going to the bathroom. Let me
this nigga
see
is radio.
Evidently, he said something, Solo. What's this? Tell us what's going on with this, man. There's evidently some. I mean, do you have any idea about this?
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, there's this shit. I'm thirsty. I mean, my body hurts everywhere. If I'm being honest, funny how Tommy Boy talks zero shit to the studs of his generation, barely even a mention of their names. And remember, you can't strip a guy like me at this point. I give the belt up freely, vici.
Now, Solo, see how he did that? You supposed to have been doing that.
That's how you do that.
Hey, listen to both.
But you know that boy can't sight read. You know that boy can't sight read.
I do it the way I want to do it, guys.
Okay, read that right there. Read that right there. And go.
You read it then,
It's
bro.
the Breakfast Club all over again, ain't it?
I ain't having old smart ass Black Ron. He wants to read so goddamn bad. He wants to read so goddamn bad. I know that he want to read, goddamn. That nigga is an expert reader. He know he gonna throw some shit in the nigga.
Okay, look, that's just one paragraph. Read that one right there, Solo. That's just one.
AB, I'm sorry you had to see this shit, but this is what these bullies do. These are educated bullies. They how they brain fuck you. That's what the fuck they do. Oh, read this, Solo. Read this. It's Vince Taylor's job to read the shit. My job is to comment.
Your job is to know the names of the people you reporting on in your segment.
Yeah, that's your job at this point.
You did this with Terrence Crawford. You did this with Anthony Joshua.
Speaking of Terrence Crawford, how many of y'all think he gonna win that fight?
I know he is.
I hope he do. I ain't gonna put no money on it, but I hope he do.
You don't want to put no money on it?
No, I don't want to put no money on it because Canelo ain't lost since Floyd whooped him.
Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna lose.
Well, no, technically he should have lost one of them fights. They just gave it to him.
Like 3 of them.
Hey, shoulda and did is two different things.
No,
I'm gonna tell you right now,
no.
Bud finna put it on him.
Oh yeah, he gonna put it on.
Bud finna put that on him.
Oh my God.
Tyson Fury should have lost that first fight between him and Deontay Wilder. He was on the ground for 12 seconds. But did he lose? No. Shoulda and
But when
did
he
is
got
two
up,
different things.
when he got up with a vengeance, dude.
Yeah, he was able to take a nap. Shit.
Yeah, he got rested.
The game is to
And
10,
once he knew his
not
power
12.
level, that was it. He knew his power
Yeah,
level.
the nigga was able to recharge his battery. The game is to 10, not 12.
Yeah, he should have. They should have. But when he got back up, Wilder should have whooped him again, but he didn't.
Listen. Terrence been wanting to fight this boy for a long time.
No, he haven't.
Oh yes.
No, he haven't.
No, hold on.
He have not been wanting to fight this boy for no long time. What's a long time? What's a long time?
At least 2
Well, he's
years.
been wanting a money fight for a long time.
And he also said it in his
He been wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez for 2 years.
He said he been wanting
And he finally got him.
Hold on.
The fight he really wanted was the other fight.
Wait. So 2 years ago, he hadn't even fought Errol Spence yet.
Yeah, that was the fight he really wanted.
So how was he wanting to fight Canelo and he was wanting to fight Errol Spence?
Because they asked him the question, they said, how long you been wanting to do this fight? You can look it up, bro. I'm trying to tell you. He said to the guy, he said,
I don't give a damn what that nigga said in the interview. That shit don't add up, man.
Okay, well, you need to find it and read it for us.
If he's telling you how to walk out, hold on, Black Rob. Let him talk. He finally talking. Let him talk. Hold up. You know, I know my boxing. All right. He said it in his interview, this recent interview, which I watched 2 days ago because I watched the whole damn thing. And they interviewed both of them niggas sitting down, and he looked them in the eye. He said, "This how long you been wanting to be at this level to fight somebody like Canelo?" And he said, "I've been wanting to fight Canelo for the last 2 years. I've been thinking to jump because he jumped a whole weight division to get to him. He jumped that division to get to him. Then, that's it right there. I watched that. Whatever y'all just showed, that's what I watched. And on that show right there, he was telling Canelo that he's not only gonna take, I'm gonna take your belt. I'm gonna beat your ass. Exactly what he was saying. I'm gonna show the world. And I looked in them eyes, man. I know boxing. When I see that in the nigga eyes, that means he gonna whoop that nigga ass. I believe he gonna not only beat Canelo, and then the crazy part is they trying to make everything so rough for Crawford. Cause look where he fighting. He fighting right there in Vegas where ain't nothing but Mexicans. The Mexicans got all the tickets. And he fighting on their day. I forgot the day it is.
Well, Ice may be there. Maybe some empty seats.
Man, everybody's supposed to say that shit in the press conference. That's what sells tickets. Both niggas. Every time I watch niggas do this little stir off them little interviews, both them niggas' eyes be saying, "I'm gonna beat your ass." They both believe that shit. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody got to play until they get punched in the fucking mouth, dog.
So you mean tell me, Ron, right now you believe Canelo gonna win this fight?
I believe that it can go either way.
I hate when a boxer move up in another weight class and he ain't fought in that weight class.
He jumped two weight classes.
That sometimes can hurt him.
He did. He jumped 2 weight classes, and look at him.
I believe Roy Jones Jr.'s career was over because he went up way too much and he couldn't come back down. Came back down way too fast.
He went up, he jumped up weight classes, got his ass knocked out 2 out of 3 of those fights. And then couldn't come back down.
He won the heavyweight champion belt. Then he had to drop all the way back down to welterweight, which you couldn't do that. Middleweight.
No, he won the heavyweight championship belt. Then he fought Antonio Tarver and got that ass beat twice. Then he fought Glenn Coffey Johnson and got that ass knocked out.
Crawford walks around with this weight.
Man.
Come on.
Stop
you gotta
it.
give it to him. Come on, man.
Stop it.
Walk around
Stop
with that
it.
weight.
He said,
look, I gained 20 pounds for this fight. He said, but I normally walk around. He said, if I don't work, he said it in an interview. So they say,
Stop it, bro.
Stop it. You believe that you still be as fast as you was? He said, yes. He said, I'm even faster.
So why he didn't fight his whole career?
He said it right there. He said, if I don't work out, he said it right there. If I don't work out, I get to this weight. But you got to work out.
If I'm out of shape,
you got to work out.
If I'm out of shape, I can get that big. Any nigga can get big if he out of shape.
But what I'm saying
If that's his walking around weight, why he fight? Okay, so then why has he been fighting?
Give me
Why
a
has he
solid
been fighting
reason
in smaller
why you
weight
feel like
classes
this
for his whole
brother
career?
gonna lose. Give me a solid reason why you feel like this brother's gonna lose. Give me a solid reason why you
I didn't
think.
say I feel like he's gonna lose.
First of all,
I didn't say I feel like he's gonna lose. What I don't have is blind faith in him just because he's a black man and he has a stellar record.
I'm not giving him blind faith. I've been following this brother for a long time.
Oh no, he ain't getting blind.
I've been following
Hold
too.
on, he's fighting. He's fighting
I've been following him for a long time.
Canelo is a real fighter. He's not no punk weak fighter. It's a real fighter.
So is Crawford, and I believe.
I also know that Terrence Crawford started at 125.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you, I believe strongly, bro. This brother right here, oh my God, he's tucking everything that he's gonna be the first brother to do this. Secondly, we talking about two people who like to pound, like to beat on people, and Canelo was like, "Is he gonna run?" That's what he told him in Spanish. Are you gonna run? And he told him like this. When they broke it down, he said, "Hell no." He said, "I'm bringing it to you. You gonna see. You gonna see."
Okay.
I'm gonna let you see. And so what I'm trying to say
is something I need you. Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Two niggas that throw haymakers, and y'all gonna put them in the ring together, and you trying to say,
I hear exactly what you're saying, but I understand this. Terrence Crawford has never boxed a nigga that weighs as much as Canelo, who hits as hard and as fast as Canelo Alvarez does.
All that's fast.
Canelo Alvarez got a head like a motherfucking brick,
and he gonna hit it.
So it's real hard to knock out a Mexican. First and foremost, it's real hard to knock out a Mexican. It's real hard to knock out a Mexican.
Very hard.
You'll break your fucking
any
hand.
Mexican fighter.
You'll break your fucking hand before you knock a Mexican out.
That's right.
They hit him with 2 before over there. They practice with 2 before to the head.
Yeah, it's like them motherfuckers got heads made out of cement and cinder block. And it's been proven from who was the boy that fought Pacquiao and broke his fucking hand? Timothy Bradley. Floyd Mayweather broke both his hands fighting them goddamn Mexicans. Terrence Crawford started fighting at 125. He is now going to be moving up to 184. Mm-hmm. That is a 60-pound jump. He ain't never fought nobody. He ain't never fought nobody that.
But he was fighting at 155. Okay. Oh, I don't know where you get your fight.
But I believe in Bud.
He was fighting at 150. He was fighting at.
He was fighting because he had already been moving up.
Hold up. He won title right there. He won the title right there, right? At the 150, 55, 54, I think it was.
Right. I said he started at 125.
But he only jumped up. Look at it. He only jumping up 30 pounds. And he said he right now I walk around 10 pounds away from what required for this doping. And then when he walked into
which means right now he walk around out of shape at 174. He got to gain 10 more pounds outside of his out of shape weight just to even make weight.
That's nothing. Look at that picture.
That's not natural for that man.
But look at that picture. Look at that picture right there. Right?
Yeah, but that's out of shape. That ain't worked out.
No, that's great. That right. That boy's nice right now. He's nice right now. So I'll follow that dude right there. So I'm trying to say is this will be a knockout type of championship fight, guaranteed. Somebody going to sleep.
Bro, that man planned on. He started. He won his first belt at 135.
They can go.
Hold on. That man won his first belt at 135. He is now trying to fight at 168. That's a 33-pound jump right there in and of itself. The last weight he fought at was 2 weight classes less than this, which was 154. If you telling me that it's just going to be understood that he's going to move up to a now 30-pound weight differential and have the same speed, the same power, the same level of success, and he's never fought anybody this big. He's never fought anybody this big, and he's never fought anybody this good.
Okay.
I got to check out, guys. I got somebody showed up at my house. I got to check out. All right, y'all.
Yo, you all right, man? Somebody showed up at your house?
We'll see you, Bob Sumner.
All I'm saying,
It's probably the dude that showed up with no shirt on last week. So I get the faith and the confidence that people have in him. That's what makes fans fans. I'm just talking from a purely analytical point of view. He does not have this shit 100% in the bag.
Well, let's put a little money on it. You sound like you like Canelo. You sound like it.
I said I'm not betting on the.
I
said I'm not betting on the fight in either direction because I feel it can go either way.
He ain't lying because I think he'll back go get. I think this is a knockout fight. This is what I believe.
If this shit go all 12 rounds,
I don't think it's gonna be a knockout fight. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna go to distance, sir.
I don't think so because somebody would have to give because you gotta remember Crawford is a
Bud's a smarter fighter than that. He's gonna have to.
But I'm saying it's all fact. Everybody, ESPN.
I'm gonna have to wait and see because honestly, I thought
that do what he's been doing his whole career is headhunting, and here comes a Mexican who all his whole career he's headhunted everybody.
Yeah, but I thought Bud and Spencer was gonna be a better fight than it was.
This is what I need you to understand.
Floyd Mayweather was the only. Hold up, Floyd Mayweather was the only one to beat Canelo. Correct.
Solo.
And Floyd Mayweather
and beat him with ease at damn near 40 years old.
He ran the whole entire fight. The whole entire fight, he snapped him and ran. When he gets tired, everybody know Canelo gets tired at the 6. In the 6, he's tired. If he can't.
No, that was that Canelo. Listen, this 168 is the heaviest Terrence Crawford has ever boxed at. Canelo once boxed at light heavyweight, dog. He boxed at 190. He didn't box at 190.
And look at the fight.
He's coming back down. He has to come down to 168.
Okay.
Terrence Crawford got to bulk up to get to 168. It's not going to be no cakewalk in the park.
I ain't going to say it's going to be cakewalk. I say it's going to be a knockout fight, and I'm going with Crawford. That's what I'm saying.
You think he got the power to knock Canelo out?
I do.
Well, okay. Well, all right. All right.
I believe he do. You can say whatever.
Well, first of all, a knockout has nothing to do with size and power. It's about catching the punch that nobody sees.
True.
That's all it is. I've seen many a man.
He's physically capable of knocking him out.
I come from a boxing family. I can tell you, a knockout punch ain't the hardest punch thrown. It's just the one you didn't see. That's all it is. And now, if he's fast enough to catch Canelo, he can knock him out. But the same thing goes vice versa.
Yeah, and they're giving Canelo the early rounds. They're trying to say the early rounds going to be.
They're giving Canelo the advantage because Canelo used to box at light heavyweight, bro. He done went from
he's big.
Middleweight,
He's a bigger
super
man.
middleweight, light heavyweight, bro. Like
the odds are.
Who got the power to hurt who the most?
Doesn't knock it in the first 6 rounds. I mean, the first round.
All I can say is
who breaking ribs with a body shot.
All I can tell you is this, gentlemen.
I'm
happy the fight's happening.
I'll give him the edge because he's much heavier hitter than
So what made Terrence Crawford so dangerous all this time is his incredible speed. Which now his speed is going to be called into question because he's having to put on 15 extra pounds than what he's regularly boxed at.
They asked him that, his response was, he said, I feel I'm faster. He said, I really believe.
And that's what the fuck he's supposed to say to sell the fight. But who you know that gained 15 pounds and got faster?
Nobody.
Hold up, wait a minute. Mike Tyson did. God,
no, he didn't get faster. He got slower.
No, the fuck he didn't. He got slower.
No, he got slower. He threw fewer punches and he got slower.
Mike Tyson was his fastest when he boxed light heavyweight when he was in the Junior Olympics.
215, yeah.
He went up the pounds. They was like,
by the time Mike Tyson was boxing at 220, 225, he was much slower.
Much slower.
I'm talking about
215. He threw way more punches. He was way more active.
When Mike Tyson was 195 in the Junior Olympics and shit in the 80s, he was lightning fast.
He was, yeah. Yes, he was. I agree.
Lightning.
But he was fast enough to win the titles and hold on.
And all I'm telling you is, don't expect Terrence Crawford to be the same.
He was a man that was old as hell.
I believe this young man is going to not only
don't expect Terrence Crawford to be the same speed that he was against Errol Spence, 15 pounds heavier. Don't expect
that going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be the best fight since collard greens. I promise you, and I promise you.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Oh,
I thought Spencer Miller was gonna be a great fight.
And hold on. And on top of that,
be breaking records with this one. They will be breaking records with this one because it'll be the first arena fight in years with 80, 100,000.
168 is the weight to weigh in. You already know once Canelo rehydrate, he gonna be 180.
And I'm hoping so.
Which means
that's a lot of weight.
Hey, I'm going with the
Terrence Crawford might show up fight night 170 at the most. Canelo might show up 180, 185 fight night, dog.
Yeah, and I'm here to tell you, brother, that I believe I'm gonna call you at the 7th round when Canelo's in the corner, breathing hard as shit. Like he was with the last fight. They were talking, damn, you've been giving out round the 6th round. And that's why that young boy, like, yeah, I'm going to knock his ass out. 7 or 8 rounds.
Gentlemen, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful one.
Oh, okay.
Before
you go, I have one question for you. 80.
Yeah.
You seem to know a lot about sports, and you into the sports. Where does baseball rank on your list of priorities as it pertains to sports?
Baseball is definitely, it used to be high, but now that the number of black athletes have went down, so has my view of it.
Fair enough. So right now you don't have a team, like you don't have.
No. The Braves is my team. The Braves have always been my team. Even before I lived in Atlanta, the Braves have always been my team. And of course,
the Giants, boy, y'all having a week, ain't them? Boy, y'all just got big boy Devers. So there's a whole thing going on with that. But I know baseball isn't necessarily being followed. But yeah, man, what made you a Braves fan? And then we'll go ahead and get you up out of here. I just got a couple things to say about baseball after you leave.
Of course, they had one of the greatest black baseball players of all time.
Henry Aaron.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, and then later on they had Gary Sheffield, they had Deion Sanders. They was, and I know Sheffield, that's my man. So they was balling.
Brian Jordan.
They had a squad, dude. I mean, they was the deal in the 90s.
Otis Nixon.
Yeah, they had a great team.
Dave Justice.
Hey, Ernest Winthrop.
Leon Spink.
What was that first baseman name? What was the first baseman that was real good? Black guy.
Earl Wilcox.
No, Murray. What first baseman played for the Braves?
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray. Yeah.
I mean, that's why Braves have always been my team. Always been my team.
I loved Eddie Murray and Come to America.
Yeah, he sure was good.
See, but no, that, and then even hockey too. I do hockey because I'm from Denver originally. So
all right, bye, AD.
Don't be a hater.
We all young people, young man.
And only that, but I played all sports. So it was. I started off football. I was boxing.
Did you notice that the whiter the sport got, the whiter his voice got?
Well,
did you play cricket?
No, he was like, yeah, because I used to hoop, I was like, you play a little football, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoy baseball, and lacrosse, I play hockey, and I noticed that, guys, like the pickleball, it's phenomenal, you guys. It's really wonderful.
Shuffleboard is my next sport. Yeah.
Me and the wife later on. Me and the wife are gonna play a little badminton, at the country club, guys. A little squash. You guys ever play squash?
With that pigskin, that football. I play that football.
Shit, we can go hoop. We can run three. We
can rock, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Yeah, nah. Shout out to AD for pulling up for us. I didn't last the whole time, but it's definitely fun. I hope you don't mind coming back on at some point in time. I'm not going to take
AD.
But I definitely had a time, and I just got, y'all already know I got to fuck up the mood a little bit because I had a nice weekend. I got to go to this place called Rickwood Field, which is where Willie Mays came up. And Willie Mays' field is still being used as a Major League Baseball field in some instances. This past week, it was used for an East-West Classic in which we were able to interview, work with, and talk with a lot of our, let's just say, some of our baseball celebrity legends, such as Mr. CC Sabathia, man, Prince Fielder. Man, there was a whole bunch of cats that we was able to have a good lot of fun with, man, that came out to honor the Negro Leagues and things of that sort, which I thought was hella dope. In fact, what did CC say? How the arm feel right now, man? I saw you throw, I saw you feel.
Yeah, the arm is good right now. We're gonna see how I feel in the morning, though.
I saw you about to pick up a bat. Any chance we might see you? I thought you gonna hit a couple out the park.
I was going Otani early, but then my body failed me. So I ain't got it.
But how you feel? You proud of your team, man? They represented. I know you and CY was talking trash on MLB. Now you gonna talk trash? Does he owe you anything? What should he do now?
No. It's 1-1. We got to do it again, right? We got to run it back. We got to come back.
Okay.
We got to come back.
You think the city of Birmingham got what they deserved today, man? The rain finally went away. Did the people get what they want?
I hope so. I mean, we did this for the people of Birmingham, for this baseball community. It's so rich in history that we have to keep coming down here, putting on for this community. So please let us know what we can do better and come out and support us next year.
Hey, well, congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction. We're going to keep on watching, man. Thanks. Keep that on. So
CC look good, man. CC look good, man. He looking good.
CC taking that Ozempic.
Yeah, Ozempic.
You know, people lost weight before Ozempic. Like nowadays, it's like if a motherfucker lose weight,
not that goddamn fast.
Well, I mean, how long
have
been CC? I mean, he just was inducted.
I don't know, man. When niggas that used to be fat certainly get like little heads and small arms, but they still got that gummy bear in the middle, I'd be like, that's that Zempic. That's Zim.
Yeah, man.
This was like a really, really dope event. And this is one of the ones that I think that I give credit to MLB for putting together, because this has to happen. Like, this is literally an all-black event.
So how you get all down on the field like that, my boy, conducting impromptu interviews with your phone with no press pads?
That white
stuck your ass down on that field real good, didn't it?
Some white girl, he be like, "Hey, white girl, get me."
Just like a nigga. My nigga got all the way down on them people field.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you weren't the only one, you know what I'm saying? I spoke with Prince Fielder. I got to talk with Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker. I got to talk with Chef. Look, in fact, here are some of the folks that were on the field, some of them that played. If you look closely, you'll see CC, Prince Fielder. You got Xavier Scruggs.
Damn, one of them said these knees are dying.
Yeah, but that's Prince Fielder.
Prince knees wasn't no damn good, boy.
Ain't lying. That nigga like, God damn, let's not take another picture.
Prince pooted twice trying to get back down in that squat.
Vince, is it true to say that stand-up comedy has got credentials to get in a spot like this now? We need our badges.
I mean, shit. You see, if you look at the video, you see there's a fresh badge around my neck, sir. That is for.
But do that motherfucker say stand up sports bar, or was you over there?
What did it say?
Nathan's hot dogs. You over there working for Nathan's hot dogs all down on the field and shit.
That shit say
talking to people ain't supposed to be talking to folks and shit. We said get them goddamn buns warm. Yeah. I was just asking CC how many hot dogs he wanted. I'm finna come bring her some.
That shit say volunteer.
That nigga he down there passing out socks for Dick Sporting Goods. Down there talking to people.
Hey, you know why I ended so early? Because the nigga say, "Hey, get your ass back over here."
All right, so thank y'all. Appreciate this. CC. We'll see y'all later. We out.
Who want a hot dog?
Hey man, you can't be videotaping.
Hey, Bo, that nigga unclipped his little box before he did the interview and shit.
Yeah,
he just got the hot dog just sitting on the grass in the little hot dog box.
No, you know Vince, Vince got the damn phone hooked to the hot dog stand in his hand. He got it mounted. Yeah, you know Vince.
He got it clipped into the strap. You got it clipped into the strap.
That's why he was like this. That's why he returned like this.
He saw the manager running over there talking about,
that nigga was making hot dog while doing the interview. So CC, so after retirement, what you been up to? You say you wanted 2 with just relish.
Right.
So what's retirement then, brother?
Give me a second, CC. Give me a second, CC. I'm CC. Give me a second, CC.
The players be walking away talking about, hey, was that dude real press?
Yeah.
All right, what you think this dude said then?
I don't know, but
Ryan, man, home run derby, man. What happened, man?
Just ain't have it today.
It ain't today.
Have it today.
Okay. All right.
Couldn't get the lower body going today.
Okay.
It be easy like that.
Maybe a little fried rice. Yeah.
Hey, man, who the fuck was that?
who's that big nose Keith Sweat looking ass nigga, man?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all fuck with Ryan Howard? Ryan Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies for the long
Man, that who that was.
Oh, okay.
Ryan
Okay.
Howard.
Well, that nigga.
Ryan, man, home run derby, man. What happened, man? Let me set this up. They did home run derby, right? It was like 5 niggas in home run derby. It ended up being Prince Fielder versus I want to say, was it Jerry Hairston? I think it was Jerry Hairston. And Ryan Howard was up. They get 8 pitches, and he whiffed all of them.
Oh damn!
He whipped every pitch. Not one came close to the fence. So I went up to him afterwards and went directly to the source because I ain't no puss-ass journalist outside. Hallelujah. Ryan, man, home run derby, man. What happened, man?
Just ain't have it today.
It ain't today.
Have it today.
Okay.
Easy go. Yeah. He said, who this hot dog nigga running up on me? Who this hot dog nigga running up?
Hey, do anyone know who that guy is with the phone?
Hey, tell me why Ryan Howard look like that nigga.
Come on, man. Stop it, man. No. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man. He does not look like.
Well, you saying he didn't look like that?
Yes, he does. He does look like that's his father.
He's right there. Absolutely. You know,
Man,
it's true.
Play the video again. Play the video again.
Ryan, man, home run derby, man. What happened, man?
Just ain't have it today.
That's his grandson.
Nigga, you ain't
grandson.
All right. You recognize this away with the medal for home run derby, bro. How I feel, man. You back, bro.
Feels good, bro.
I'm saying, like, was there any point in time you was worried? Because I know Andrew had you with the 4.
He did.
You know what I mean? And then you was hitting them off to the right field. Like, ain't no point in time was you worried at all?
I mean, a little bit, because, I'm going against Andrew. So, I mean, anytime, he has, 400 homers?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's one of the greatest. So, it was tough.
But you knew you had it, though. And how you feel, man? Your team, man, they pulled it off, bro. You proud?
Oh, man, it's awesome. Awesome feeling, awesome field. Great history. I had a blast.
Hey, would you get back out there and coach some of these young ball players nowadays since, the pop ain't what it used to be since you left, homeboy?
Well, yeah, but I think power comes along when, when you figure out how to hit, line drive. So I think
that's one big ass nigga. Damn, he look just like him too. God damn.
What are we doing, man?
Up.
Every nigga get reduced to a soul glow advertisement. Like, that's what we at. But man,
that was Chico the Boys just then. Prince Fielder over there looking like Chico the Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You looking like Chico the Boys? Wow. I think he was definitely. Got what you were saying. By the way, Bo P, are you all right? You said somebody came to the house and you back. So I'm just making sure you
Yeah, I had some business to take care of. But let me ask you this. Y'all watch the college baseball? The college baseball championship?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched it. And guess what? A black pitcher won the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
No, not black player. He wasn't the pitcher. He wasn't the pitcher. I think he was like a outfielder or something. He won the MVP. Brother.
Yeah.
What the brother his last name and
I forgot his last name.
How you doing, Bo P?
Before we go down the list of cool things to talk about in the world of sports, the only little segment I had is I wanted to rap, if it's okay with you guys, about something that happened over this weekend that I thought was real interesting. Oh shoot, I did that too early. Hold on a second. That I thought was real interesting. And this is what I'm talking about. The Dodgers played the Padres, and this is no longer like some little bitty thing. Like now it's gotten to the point where this is literally a fist fight. In the playoffs last year, the Dodgers played the Padres and damn near lost. The Padres had them up 2-1, and then they had to come back and win 2 games in a row just to be able to advance to the ALCS and then ultimately be able to go to the World Series. Excuse me, that was the ALCS, so to go to the World Series. But now they still got beef to the point where their best player, the Padres, Fernando Tatis, got hit with like 3 pitches by the Dodgers last week. And so the Dodgers got retaliated against by the Padres. And so when you hit one of the star players from one team, guess what the other team got to do? They got to hit your star player. So they was hitting Tatis, so they started throwing balls at Shohei Ohtani. And Shohei Ohtani, I don't think is accustomed to that. But since he is not a real person and it's AI, took him like a champ, and he even walked over to the Padres bench and said something. I don't know what he said. I would assume it's like, y'all motherfuckers know I pitch, right? Because I'm going to come back when I get back on the mound. But this shit was crazy. I don't know if y'all are really, really up to it. But let's just let this dude kind of break down exactly what happened real quick so we can get a better idea as to what I think was pretty exciting over the course.
Yeah, I saw it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, man, because it was crazy. Let's go. Oh, shoot.
October. There is a decently large size drop from his production when he was pitching to when he was not pitching. Are we still saying that he is elite level? Absolutely. You're talking about a dude that hit 44 homers and had 95 RBIs.
Okay, that may or may not been the clip I was talking about, but you get the point I was trying to say. Like there was like a legit whole ass real ass.
Niggas is on their solo shit today. Niggas is like everybody that caught a little solo-itis today.
Yeah. All right, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, move on to the next segment, nigga. You fumble.
Let's go on to the next.
You fumble. Next segment.
But I'll be able to just go to
yeah.
But the bottom line is
Nah, Next segment, nigga.
Yeah, take it like a P. Diddy guess.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
No. Hell to the no.
Well, I want to close with this. Sticking in the vein of baseball, do y'all think that the Spanish players in the league and the Mexican players in the league and the Colombians and Venezuelans should start kneeling during the national anthem? During the national anthem?
Yes, I do.
What they do. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
I bet they won't.
I feel like this on that. I feel like this right here on that right there. I feel like everything that we went through, because they're gonna have Mexican lives matter coming out real soon, because they literally in Florida by the Everglades, there's a place where they are literally going to put a housing for immigrants that they go snatch up, and it's fit to be the most viewed thing people have ever seen in their life, and people just gonna see human beings being taken and put into these cages, all because they're not from United States. So yes, I think they should.
Boy, miss me with that bullshit. I bet you they won't kneel at the baseball game. The American anthem gonna turn into Ice Baby. Play with them white folks if you want to, nigga. Play with them white folks if you want to, nigga. Play with them white folks if you want to, nigga.
I don't even know if because like I'm not sure how it works, Bo P, with regard to work visas. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it ain't about that. It's about what they doing to your people. It ain't about the damn work visa. You living good. You're a baseball player. You living good. But it's like Colin Kaepernick. He was living good. He had to do what he did. I'm saying, are these guys so patriotic to their own homeland that they go, fuck it, I'm gonna just turn my back to that.
I learned a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them be like, look, my daddy ain't had no papers, but he went through this and stood in line and did all that. And so if y'all want to get right with America, y'all got to do the bullshit instead of being like, nah, it's a bunch of bullshit laws. Like there's an invisible line that y'all trying to
Hey
say.
man, we can't decide which laws is bullshit after you done broke them.
Yeah, you don't broke 'em.
I can tell you right now
That be half our fucking problem. That be half our fucking problem. You want to complain about the legitimacy of a law after you done broke it, but you use the laws to your benefit when it works for you. The court system is some bullshit till you want to sue a motherfucker. It's fuck the police until some crime happened in your neighborhood. Then all of a sudden now you dialing 911. You know what I'm saying? Your home get invaded, nigga pull a pistol on you. Now you want to know where the cops at. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in your hood gets shot. Now the violence is senseless. Now the robberies don't make no sense when you getting jacked up at the motherfucking ATM. But until then, the police need to mind their motherfucking business, and it's fuck the police. Niggas need to pick and choose. Pick a side and stay there. Pick a side and stay there.
However, you can't say to me, okay, listen, you can come to the border and we will give you a year worth of asylum as long as you register here. But within that year, we might pick you up and say you illegal. If you've already told me that I'm good for a year with asylum. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
there are bullshit immigration laws that literally exist. So, I just say that.
And guess what? And guess what? You could have stayed where you was at.
No, because a lot of them can't. A lot of them can't because of the
what
cartel.
the fuck you mean? Okay, so get and niggas die every day. The fuck that mean? Niggas die every day over here.
What I'm saying is they want to leave.
We can't pick up and go where the fuck we want to when we want to.
What I'm saying
hold on, because there are laws that say you can. There are laws that say you fucking can't.
But you don't have people
hold on. Just like when that black woman went over to the Middle East and got into it with them people, started raising her fucking voice and shit with them people and shit, and they locked their ass up. And everybody talking about,
that's a terrible example.
I'm gonna make the example make sense.
So just like from Dubai?
No, just when the sister went to Dubai and got into the disagreement and shit over I think it was a car accident or something like that, got to raising her voice, unaware of the motherfucking laws, got her ass locked up. Like a brother Ellis right now that was playing ball in the Middle East got caught with some edibles and a death penalty over there in the country that they have him in right now. Hey, bro, you can't be somewhere else talking about how them folks need to operate their goddamn laws. If you wanted to be over here that bad, then you could have acquired legitimate residency. What you cannot do is be over here illegally, and then when they decide it's time to boot your ass out, now you mad. That's just like if I say, Vince, you can come stay with me. Hold on. If I say, Vince, you can come stay with me until you get on your feet. And then one day I'll come home and the refrigerator empty, the sink full, it's stinking that motherfucker, and you digging in your feet on the couch talking about, what's up, bro? Hey man, you know what? I know I said you can stay until you get on your feet, but it's time for you to get your shit and get the fuck on.
Nah, yo, you
and if anybody's
that's not
people gonna be like, Ron, you wrong for putting Vince out. And then there's a couple of people that's gonna be like, well, Vince, you do know that nigga was letting you stay there out of the kindness of his heart. And the kindness ran out. And if you wanted to legitimately stay there, you could have been putting something on the bills. You could have been paying to legitimately become a fucking full-fledged member there.
Which is what a lot of the immigrants are doing with their tax dollars, which is what a lot of the immigrants are actually doing.
You're not doing that with your tax dollars. You do it by going down to the naturalization office and applying for motherfucking...
A lot of immigrants don't have social security numbers, but they have them that start with 9, which means that they're taxpayers. They don't even get tax refunds, but they work. They get W-2s. They get 1099s.
And all that is just because that's your income. That has nothing to do with becoming a citizen. That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with the citizenship process, Vince.
There's a lot of folks that do not work, that do get paid by the government, that also are not getting kicked out. But there are people that are working, that are contributing to the schools, to the highway system.
None of that has nothing to do with becoming a citizen.
Let me go back to your analogy, because this all sparked from me saying there are bullshit laws, and I do agree. I do think that they're right, and I agree with you. Yeah, if you know what it is up front and then you decide to break that law, that's on you. That's why I don't get mad at the government for me having charges for weed, because I knew, even though it was dumb that weed was illegal, it was still my decision to smoke it. It was still my decision to have it. It was still my decision to have it in the car when I got pulled over. Those are decisions that I made, but I still think the law is dumb. Just like when laws for child support, right? Like if you have a baby and you're working, but a woman is just mad at you and decides, you know what, I'm going to make you susceptible to the government, just because I'm not necessarily getting what I feel I should be getting, even though I'm paying you well over what the government's going to ask me for, just like they did with 50 Cent, then yes, there are some bullshit laws. So it doesn't mean that it's not a valid point that, yes, you made this decision, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the laws that are on the books are always the best and most beneficial.
And I agree with you. And I agree with you. But what I'm saying is you can't fight the law on the pretense that it's bullshit after you've already broken it.
You can, but you shouldn't. I agree with you.
That's a faulty defense. Why? Well, you're being held accountable for breaking this law. I shouldn't be held accountable to begin with because it's a bullshit ass law. Granted, but you're still being held accountable for it.
Yeah, well, all right. Like there's some
that $92 million in taxes Mexican paid last year. They don't care about that.
No, they don't care nothing about that because it has nothing to do with the naturalization and immigration process. That has nothing to do with the to become a citizen. And a lot of times, the people that are being deported don't even have an application on file to become a citizen. You was just in this motherfucker operating willy-nilly.
Look, number one, I don't have a dog in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily here caping or capping. At the same time, look, let's not sit here and act like all laws are great. Okay. If my daughter,
nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Okay, listen. If my daughter, right, wants to go to school and open up a book about Marcus Garvey, unaware that this new administration has made that illegal, then we have the right to be mad, bitch, moan, and cry, and then go scream about it.
That ain't got shit to do with what we talking about.
Let me say this. Now, say I don't remember the day he gave them to get out of the country. I don't know if he gave them a deadline or he just started overnight, like this is what we're going to do. Even so, if he gave them a deadline to get out of the country, and they said, well, we get locked up if we go to the airport because we don't have the right credentials. How are we going to get out of the country? We can't get across the border. You're going to lock us up. You're going to know who we are. He didn't give him a deadline. He said, like, by this time, all y'all need to be gone. It's just one day. I don't know if that happened or not. But I'm saying
the government did offer amnesty. They said if you leave right now on your own volition, you can come back. But if we catch you, we're going to put you in the you can't come back on the you can't come back list.
Yeah.
And people are just taking that risk. Like, all right,
let me ask you this. Are they picking people by names that they have a list of, or are they just going around picking up groups of people when they see them?
They taking
just going around rounding niggas up, dog.
If you make a phone call,
slave papers.
If they doing it like that, then some of them they don't have lawyers. They're gonna be in there forever.
No,
well, to Ron's point, and I'm not trying to side with Ron because I disagree with the fact that the laws are what they are and it's just how the way it is. But to piggyback on him, the same way a lot of folks that we're reading about knew the perils of crossing the borders into Mexico, going through the coyote trails where there's no protection, and they're taking their children through these rivers. The same way that they knew that these perils did exist is the same mentality that they should have, according to him, when they're in the United States and they know that they're committing the law. It's like, just because you're trading the cartel for the United States government doesn't mean that there's still not peril. So he's right in that, yes, you knew that you were assuming a risk, and you might have gotten a little, I don't want to say cocky, but a little comfortable, right, with the fact that a lot of the prior presidents may not necessarily have taken this as a priority.
That's why a bunch of them came over here and had a lot of kids, because those kids were being given birthright citizenship.
All right.
Yeah, and a lot of those kids are now paying for a lot of things that the people in their neighborhoods.
And that's why during Trump's last administration, people were so upset, because he was saying, okay, I get that your kids have birthright citizenship. I'm gonna deport your kids too. I'm not gonna break up families. I'm not gonna break up the families.
He was
that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. I don't want to break up the families, but if I'm sending the mama and daddy back to their country of origin because they don't have paperwork, hold on. If I'm sending the mama and daddy back, I'm gonna send the kids back too. And people like, no, you can't do that because these babies have citizenship. And that's why all those kids were in those detention centers with them fucking aluminum blankets on, looking like baked potatoes on the news.
But that's kind of
because all those kids were being held.
But those kids could go with their parents. Like
no,
they could. But anyway, you know what? This has gone left.
But it's not the government's fault. It's not the government's fault because if you've been here long enough to have a child in elementary school, you've been here long enough to fill out paperwork to become a fucking citizen.
But he was getting rid of those too. He getting rid of those too. If you got citizenship, he still wants you gone.
No, he not.
See what happens.
You can't get rid of somebody who has citizenship, Solo.
Man, they took a couple people who had to prove that they really had citizenship. It was on.
If you got to prove it, then you got to prove it. But once they proved it, you can stay.
But if you don't have it on you, bruh, you out of gas.
Yeah, just like if you ain't got your ID on you, your ass will get locked up.
But some of them have IDs.
Is everybody on this screen is good though, right? We ain't got. I mean, we all got passports, papers, everything like that. We ain't got to worry about nothing like that, right? We good.
Amen.
We Gucci. Okay. I did find the little thing that I was talking about earlier. Y'all tell me if this is completely off base. I think that this is worth at least a quick bite. Check it. This is where Tatis was hit with a pitch. This is the first game. They start. I mean, not the first game. This is one of the first games. Then Shields comes out, his manager. He's like, yo, y'all hit my boy for the third time. And then Dave Roberts, the manager for the Dodgers, comes out. It's like, yo, man, who the fuck is you talking to? And they fight. They almost fight the managers.
They always like. I love to see the managers fight.
The managers, they get over to the this is Dave Roberts, the one he just won the World Series last year. All right, half black, half Korean or Japanese, I believe it is. And Mike Shields, former manager of the Cardinals. They almost fist fight. You see Dave Roberts? Did you see him go up to him with the check? Like he actually had his hand. Did y'all see that? Did you see him?
Yeah.
Like Dave Roberts really went up to him, was like, yo, what the fuck? And because Shield is like, yo, why you hit my plane? He's like, you think we meant to? And he pushes him as he does. Like, yo, getting hit by 83, 93, 100 mile an hour object. I don't give a fuck what it is. I mean, if it's not a
baseball hurt.
Hurt like fuck.
That shit can break bones.
And then Dave Robinson told let's take it in the hallway. Dave Robinson told let's take it in the hall. Let's take it in the hall.
He did. He said, yo,
let's take it. Yeah.
Boom. Like this
Come to the tunnel, motherfucker. No, fuck all that doing that shit on TV. Come to the tunnel and let's get down.
I'm gonna talk to you later. What Dave said. I'm gonna talk to you later. This is a rivalry that's real. These are the managers. Now they're the leaders of the team. So how you think the team?
Oh yeah, we can talk about it, motherfucker. Oh yeah, we can talk about it. I love seeing old white men get riled up.
10 minutes. I'm gonna see you. Yeah, I'm gonna see you. 10 minutes, motherfucker. I'm gonna see your ass out there.
Yeah.
Come on. This is real.
Okay.
This is shit I love about it. Look at it. Yeah. Yo, both managers were suspended for one game. I think that maybe Roberts got off easy because he actually did initiate contact with Mike Shield. But this is happening in the world of baseball. This is
happening all over the world.
They call it.
Next thing they knew, they have to hit Ohtani. They have to hit him. You got to hit him because who's
Boy, they say that ball came 100 miles an hour. Go back. Did you see that radar?
Yes.
They say that ball hit him and it was 100 miles an hour, hit him in his shoulder.
Ohtani had to wave his team off like he was like, nah, blood, go ahead, stay back, blood. Nah, blood.
Nah, 100 miles an hour, nigga. Under the shoulder.
That's baseball.
And then
That's baseball.
Yo, and see how he waves his team down? He's like, nah, don't even come. We good, man. Nah, we gonna squash this.
So that's baseball. That's what the pitcher had to do.
Yeah, and so but he just took it. Yeah, but then he goes up to the team and is like, yo, so y'all like to hit niggas with pitches, huh?
Right. I will see you again.
That was my throwing arm, hoe ass nigga.
You know I pitch, right? You know I get the ball next, right? You know what I'm saying? And now Shohei, he's a peaceful guy. He shakes Luis Ariza's hand and everything. And, he's not out there trying to, cause a bunch of shit. But this move right here was so ballsy to me. This motherfucker just got hit by a 100-mile-an-hour pitch in his shoulder, inches away from his face. And he's standing on first.
That's some Japanese shit. That's some Japanese art of war shit. Come look your opponent in the face and said, very good. Now
Very
my
good.
turn.
My turn. Right, exactly. You will see me again.
Yes.
I love it. I love
You know,
it.
they polite. And he got his hand behind his back. You will see
Yeah.
me
And his hand
You
again.
possess the claw of the tiger. I possess the wind of the dragon.
Yeah.
I love this. This is the stuff that does not get spoken about, in my opinion. Like, these niggas literally cleared the benches for the coaches, the managers rather, to have they beef. And it's the players that stop the managers from fighting each other. That is baseball. I ain't seen that happen in too many other leagues as of late. And that
Look at all these. Look at all them thugs, all them white thugs out there
Hey,
ruining the
hey,
sanctity of the sport.
Vince, when he went back to the dugout, he's thinking about pitch hitting for Otani. He looked around. Everybody put their head down. Well, you know it's coming.
They
You
would
know
have
it's
been
coming.
smart. They would have been smart. They were winning the game by like 5 runs. Otani he didn't need to bat again, but he's trying to get his stats up. You know what I'm saying? He wants the homers and all of that. But this is just me loving the game of baseball, seeing that it doesn't. See, I don't even think all y'all even knew about that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they will put that stuff on ESPN. I feel like some folks might be like, "Oh, what's this baseball shit all about?" But anyway, that's just
is that because of his culture to be calm and you know, respect the game for what it is? Because baseball, he respect the game. He played over there in Japan. They probably had that same rule. You hit mine, I'm gonna hit you. You know that's coming.
I don't know.
His thing is, if we really finna scrap, my nigga, it don't take all that hooping and hollering and rah and shit. Let's get to it. Otherwise, continue the game.
Right.
You think they like take 2 samurai swords and walk 10 steps and then turn around and do some old Ninja Gaiden shit with each other in Japan? I don't know if that's the case, but I don't think that the
just like old boy said, if we really gonna do it, come meet me in the tunnel. Ain't no need in showing out on TV. Come meet me over here.
Doc ain't no pussy. This ain't his first time putting his hands on another manager too. Like, Doc is not here to fuck around with y'all. Yeah, he gonna smile, he gonna dance with Ice Cube and all that other shit. But when it comes, look at his stance. That's a real nigga.
Man, go
stance.
pull up a clip. Go pull up a
setup.
clip of some managers fighting for real. I'm sick of watching all that belly bumping and fast walking.
Maybe next week.
Wasn't no goddamn fight.
Yeah,
that was an uncle tussle. That was an uncle tussle over the last rack of ribs at the barbecue.
He did the little, you know what I'm saying? He did the little thing like this. You know what
He did not throw it overhand. He did not.
He made contact.
It was underhand. It was underhand. Underhand. See, you lying. You rotated your shoulder. Ain't nothing like a nigga to put some extra on it. He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that. He walked out that hole already extended and bumped into that man. He didn't rotate a goddamn thing. You just about to lie.
It's this stance right here. It's with the arms right here to the side. When you see it like this right here, here you go. Bam, right here. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, what? Nigga.
All right. We get it, man. We get it.
You put 100 on 10.
I was saying about the college baseball championship. I saw a lot of black players in the colleges now playing baseball. It's a lot of teams got good black players on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing the baseball.
It's not bad. It's getting better, but it's still obviously low. But I get it, and I'm not even mad at it, and it is what it is. But either way, we got.
All right. Take this Christmas present and wrap it up.
I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one for the day, y'all. Unless Solo, are you trying to say something? I can't tell. Are you on mute? What's going on?
Yeah, we got a show. We got a show Thursday night here in Atlanta. If you're listening, you're from the ATL. We got a show right here in Atlanta Thursday night. Come check us out at the Steel Bar and Grill. The Steel Bar and Grill. Yes, right here in College. Steel Bar and Grill, right here in College.
Bar and Grill.
How long have I been off?
Thursday, come get Bo and Solo for real at the Steel Bar and Grill. For real at the Steel Bar and Grill. For real.
I like that. Yeah. Every Thursday night.
Dude.
Every Thursday night.
July 3rd.
On the way out.
Speaking of,
go check it. Go check it. So check it, baby.
I guess they
explain something to y'all. I'm gonna tell you like it always is, and is what it's gonna be. It's gonna always get down. Salute to the one and only OC. Them boys won. I'm out of here.
Okay. And Black Ron, anything to go out on, homeboy?
Yeah, speaking of Oklahoma City, man, Oklahoma City, I am in town July the 3rd. July the 3rd, catch me at Bricktown Comedy Club, Oklahoma City the 3rd. July the 3rd, I'm in that thing. Tulsa, July the 5th and the 6th. We in there. Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa. Come see me. Bricktown, OKC. Bricktown, Tulsa. July the 3rd, July the 5th and 6th. I'm in the building. Pull up.
Hey, I forgot to ask you, Black Ron, you just did riddles, did you?
Yeah, I just did Riddles in Chicago, man. It was a great show. Awesome crowd. Shout out to everybody that pulled up and showed up. I had so many aunties that pulled up in the building. Shout out to all my Ernestines. I love y'all so much. Come see me. Oh, yeah. July the 3rd, Oklahoma City. Yeah. Tulsa, the 5th and the 6th. San Antonio, the 12th. Yeah, we got some things going. Come see me, baby. July. It's going down.
Yeah, I do got something I got to announce. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I will be in Alabama, June 28th. Yeah, right there, doing my thug thing. You know what I'm saying, with my boy Benny Mac, one of them.
Benny Mac, man. Yeah, you always doing this.
But guess what? I'll be there. Get your tickets. Someone gonna be in the motherfucking building, and then July 1st, I'll be right there with Bo Peep getting it in. With what's it called? I forgot the name of Bo Peep. Know the name of it.
Steel Bar and Grill.
Steel Bar and Grill. I will be there, just like I said. Steel Bar and Grill. I didn't need no help with it. I had it in my head anyway. Steel Bar and Grill. I will be there July 1st with my boy, the one and only Bo Peep. We will be in the building. Y'all come on out, because that shit gonna be hella funny.
Shout out to everybody that watched the show today, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the live comments. We appreciate y'all. I watch the numbers go up and go down. So appreciate y'all doing like Dig Me, rising and falling. We thank y'all. We'll see y'all.
Thank y'all.
You got anything you want to promote, Vince Taylor?
Yeah, I'm in Bonita Springs this weekend.
Bonita Springs.
Yeah. So if you're in the South Florida area on the west side, man, come check your boy out. I'll be posting it on the IG live. I don't normally like post that. And I'll be posting the clips and everything from MLB experiences. And yeah, man, we'll be back in this bitch next Tuesday.
We like to thank AD for stopping by. AD, we like you.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to AD for stopping by. Shout out to Black Ron. Shout out to everybody for being here. Shout out to my man Solo for doing this thing. Shout out to my man Bo P as well. Obviously, Black Ron Ty isn't here today. Myself, but all of us right here at the Stand Up Sports Bar. We appreciate each and every last one of y'all for watching, tuning in. Make sure you like, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Thanks again, AD. And we gonna go ahead and say deuces.
I look like Bone Thugs and hungry.
Peace.